Hello and welcome to Drachmae and Demigods. I am Sammy Ferber, and I will be your host for the evening. Welcome back to the Links of Tartarus campaign here on Monday nights on Drachmae and Demigods. We're happy to have you. Announcements before we get going. As always, our previous week's episode is up on YouTube, the previous Friday. So that is where you can find our entire archive of episodes, starting at the very beginning at episode 1, and all the way through 30, whatever we are at now. And if you haven't heard me say it before, I am also in another campaign that streams on Tuesday nights over on Fableforge RPG's Twitch channel. That is called The Red Opera. It's great. We've done 6 episodes. And the next episode will be tomorrow. Great. So tune in. We're going to be hosting it on this channel. So tune in for some fun. Last week there was like a whole time puzzle thing. It was nuts. But it's a really fun campaign, so check it out. Okay. As always, follow us on social media. Blah, 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 blah. Great. Let's hop into the story here. So, previously on Drachmae and Demigods, the Hands of Fate continued their trek through the wilderness of the Isle of Ares. They encountered a band of Goliaths on Griffinback, who they promptly defeated in battle. Then, a day later, Anura managed to find a hideout of an ancient silver dragon named Zenfieg, who was recovering after a fight. They talked, and Zenfieg offered Anura a spot in her community, her horde of people and stories, but Anura refused. After 4 days traversing the dangerous wilderness, the party finally arrived at the long-abandoned ancient temple of Themis. Inside, the unknown, but you can all feel rumbling coming from far beneath your feet. Now, as a reminder of the scene that we are coming into, the sun is setting on one side of you, and you have just come to this clearing that sits at the base of these 2 twin peaks, one that is slightly crooked, as if it's been pushed by something enormous. You see a small temple before you, made of stone, and around it, almost in these concentric semicircles, are these slabs of stone, almost like headstones, but primitive, unorganized, but clearly in these semicircular shapes, all sort of pointing into this temple, this stone box, essentially, with another stone door. But you can all feel this rumbling beneath your feet. What do you do?
So the door is closed in front of the temple, right?
Yes, definitely
Okay.
closed.
Well, I'll go up to the door and see if I can peek my head through there real quick.
All right. So you try the door and it's 100% jammed. You're not sure if it's locked. You can't really see a locking mechanism, but it certainly feels jammed. But you do see, as you approach the door, carved roughly into this stone door are runes, letters in a language you do not speak.
Can anybody read these? I point them out.
Can any of us read them?
Alexios? Oh wait, is Alexios still frozen on cams? Love that. Give me 1 second.
I can see you all.
Yeah, I think it's because you left earlier. You're dead to me. There we go.
Jesus.
Cool. All right. So Alexios, you approach and you can see that these runes, these letters, are giant, and you know that giant as a language is spoken both by giants, but also by giant kin, like Ettins or Goliaths as well often speak giant as well. So you're not entirely sure what kind of creature wrote this, but the message is clear, and it translates to keep out, haunted.
Okay. I want to convey that to the rest of the team. And ask Themis, would you be able to, like, sense anything down there?
No answer.
Uh-oh. She told us that something was down there at the end of the last session. That's the last thing I have written down, so...
Yes.
How big is this stone square?
Can I try and open the door? Like, I don't know. Did I prepare that spell? I don't remember if I did or not.
Adagio, to answer your question, it's the stone doorway is maybe like 7-8 feet wide and about 10 feet tall. It doesn't look like this could possibly be a temple. It looks more like a phone booth than a temple.
Can I cast Detect Magic on it? Just
Sure,
to,
go
like,
ahead.
what's holding the door closed?
You cast Detect Magic?
Yeah.
You sense nothing around the door. It just seems like it's old stone that's jammed in there.
Can I try and force it open, maybe?
Make a strength check.
Okay.
Can I help Honora?
Sure,
Can I
you
try
guys
help
both try to like
direction?
find your fingers into a little groove and try to push. You can roll with advantage, Honora.
But okay, before
people
I
can
try it,
like,
I'm gonna
help?
cast.
If I
I'm gonna
can.
cast Enhance Ability, and so it would just give me advantage again. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ooh. The first one was a 2. Okay, that's a lot better. I'm pretty sure you said a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't add to it, so an 18.
18. You guys push, and you see some like pebbles descend over your arms, but the door doesn't seem to budge.
Oh god. Okay, I know where.
Hey, Alexios, do you have like any tools you think to unjam this?
The door?
Yeah, it seems to be jammed. I don't know if you had any like fancy tools with you or something. You always
I
seem
don't
to have
the
something
jaws of
like
life on me.
It's in my other bag of holding.
Okay.
I could try and forge maybe, or try and make forge open the door. You seem stronger than the both of you.
True,
Wow.
true.
No offense. Well,
I have
nor
a 0
you
to my
in
strength, so.
your regular form. You can.
And I would say, Alexios, with your passive investigation being higher than the rest of the party, something you would notice about the stone frame and the stone door is that they don't seem to fit perfectly together. Like, they don't seem like they were built to go together. It looks more like this may have been an entryway that maybe had a door that was made of wood and has long since rotted away, or was something has happened, or maybe there was no door at all, it was just an open archway, and something else has pushed a stone into this entryway to block entry.
Okay. From looks of it, somebody might have sealed it up. You want to like look around the structure, see if there's maybe a crack or something?
Do you think there's a way to like leverage them off if we like were able to get from like climb up on top of this thing and like shove something in there and jimmy it out?
Is it slit up the middle, or is it just like something placed up against a doorway?
It's basically like imagine a giant ass door-sized stone that has been shoved and jammed directly into what would have been an open archway.
Can we just break the stone?
I mean, does anybody have any blasting sticks?
This would be
Blasting
a really good
sticks.
time
That is all
I don't know.
Ryujin does.
disintegrate.
Sorry.
What was that,
There's no,
Ryujin?
like, There's no like cracks around at all or anything.
I mean, it's cracks of like weakness, not really.
Just like little
but
gaps
whether
where you could see
yeah,
through.
there are certainly gaps, not large enough to see through, but as this stone was not designed to fit this doorway, there are absolutely parts that seem like it has jammed into the archway, and like you can see some of the archway stone has been like scraped or even knocked off, and other points that seem like there is gaps enough for like air to escape, but not necessarily to see through.
Okay. I don't have a whole lot of spells that could really help with this at all.
Okay.
Gajio, do you
Ignore
If
think
I could see
What?
into, like, past it, I could summon Kai in there and maybe he could look around. But I would need light to be able to, like, see. Well, I guess no, I have dark vision, right? So. Wait, no, I don't have dark vision. Do I? Shit.
I don't think, unless it's a
I think
warlock
I'm getting
thing.
my characters mixed
I'm
up.
the only one who has it. What size is the stone?
It would be
If you
considered
turn
like a
into
large
something-
object.
Damn it!
If you turn into something big, I can
Yeah,
enlarge
that'd be
you,
cool.
and then you could possibly move it that way.
I don't think I have any wild shapes left, because didn't I use the second one
You did.
yesterday? Yeah, I already used it
Ooh.
today. If it was,
What if I
it was
enlarge
considered
Forge?
medium,
I
I
can
could do
enlarge
this.
Forge.
I've got some salt water. That's about all I
Uh, Everybody stand back. I can try that. I'll call Forge over and cast enlarge.
Bolt.
You take your tools and begin to summon this magical energy through them, and you guys all see as this metallic little dragonoid creature begins to grow and grow until he is larger than any of you, and he just stands there.
Clifford.
For sure.
Break the door.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
An attack. 19.
19. Go ahead and roll damage.
And
As he rams his metallic head directly into this stone, you hear this thundering crack.
9 points of damage. Oh wait, I didn't. D4. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
10 points of damage.
Okay, so you see Forge ram its head into this rock, and then he sort of backs up, preparing for a second attack, and you see just the smallest little, like, spiderweb crack where his head impacted.
Keep
Okay,
going. Keep
sorry.
going.
Can I cast Guiding Bolt at the door?
Sure.
You know what, can I Eldritch Blast at the same time?
Sure.
I feel like that's a
Don't
little
hit
too
my
much.
dragon.
No,
I feel like-
we'll aim at the rock, not the dragon.
I feel like Eldritch Blast and a
Wait, do I need to roll to attack? Is that-
Guiding
Yeah.
Bolt might be
so-
a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You guys can both roll
Okay.
for your attacks.
I got 15.
15 does not hit, but you have
the
two
natural
2
19.
bolts. 19
But I get-
hits.
I get what?
You get 2 bolts, right? So you get 2 attack rolls.
Oh, true, yeah. That's worse.
Can I cast that at first level?
Yeah, so
It's a
Ryujin,
what? It's a rock.
it's not that it doesn't hit. It's that it hits, but it doesn't seem to do
It's
enough
hard.
damage. It sort of like skids off, and some pebbles fly off, but doesn't actually structurally damage.
Okay. Wait. No,
20
rocks.
points from me.
Okay. Trying to aim at that same spot that Forge hit, you shoot your guiding bolt into it, and you just see the crack deepen more, but the rock still stands.
I don't really want to use another Guiding Bolt on this.
I don't think frostbite would do a whole lot, huh? I was thinking maybe it'll weaken it, but it's a rock. Like,
Yeah, it may actually make it harder.
yeah. Well,
And
just
with
gonna-
it damaged, does it
Something else?
get considered a smaller stone now that it's damaged? Could it be considered smaller?
No.
Because I'm looking at
If you
stone
crack a
shape.
rock, does it make it go...
I was looking at stone shape, okay?
You know
I believe
something?
stone shape can shape a segment of stone, can't it?
You touch a stone object of medium size or smaller, or a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension. Oh! I didn't catch the 5 feet in any dimension part. I'm a dumbass. My bad! Then I'm gonna cast stone shape and open the door.
So the stone just melts into a perfectly 5 foot by 5 foot entryway.
Oh shit! I'm
I
sorry.
Mark those
I-
spell slots off, baby.
Sort of stone, too.
I'm still thinking about the chickpeas. I'm sorry.
What
So,
if I were to?
Holy shit!
I can
Can I see
cast
inside now?
elemental spirit, but it doesn't have to be water, right? It could be earth, fire.
it doesn't
wind.
have to be water.
Huh?
It doesn't have to be water. But the door is now
Okay.
open.
I can also see inside now.
Yes. So, what you see before you is a staircase. A stone staircase that descends into the ground beneath your feet.
Okay, well that's
Flickering on the wall in front of you, you just see the faintest flicker of torchlight.
Okay, so that's all I can see, all 60 foot down for me?
Yeah, because sorry, let me clarify. The staircase doesn't go down directly in front of you. It goes down a couple steps and immediately turns in on itself.
Okay, well, I am going to look at everybody and be like, this is probably not going to be good, and I'm going to go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace so that we can kind of, take this a little stealthily.
Okay.
Alright.
What is the order?
I guess I'll go first because I can see.
Okay.
I can't remember if I'm just getting my characters mixed up. Demigods don't have dark vision or
No,
low light
I am the
vision.
No.
only one in this
We have
party who
normal
has
ass
dark
eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
except for me.
Because my other character is water genasi, so he has his dark vision.
You have
Well,
2
3.5.
water-based characters.
Yeah, of course.
Alexios
Oh,
only
my
plays
jam.
artificers.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah, everyone has their own niche. You get to found yours.
This is my second.
My next character's gonna be a water wizard. It'll be lit.
Y'all. Variety is the spice of life.
Hey,
Okay.
my other character was a rogue, so.
This is my
There you
first
go.
campaign, so
Yeah, I always forget that,
I have
Isaac.
no niche.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys begin to make your descent down this staircase. Can I get the marching order, please?
I'm first.
I would
Okay.
like to be in the middle. I don't feel safe.
I'll
Alright.
be
I would
behind
like to be in
Nora.
the back with Borch.
I'll be in front of Alexios and behind Ryujin.
Why are we putting the shiny person in the back?
Because everyone bumped me to the back.
Because we don't want him up front
Okay.
where whatever is there can see him.
So,
I'll just blend in with the torchlight.
Have a trace.
Oh, yeah,
So-
but that's still one. I can cast light as well if we need to be able to see with something. So.
you begin your descent, and you very quickly reach the point where the staircase turns, and you see the source of this torchlight seems to be coming from continuing down the staircase. So you continue walking down, and you find yourselves in a chamber. And it is lit because right in the center of this chamber you see this large brazier, still lit, which probably, as you all would know, is a bit weird in this ancient space that it's still lit. Probably some sort of magical flame. Yes, Anura?
What's a brazier?
Oh, it's like, think of it like a big ol' metal thing that holds fire.
Thank
It's like
you.
a metal fire pit.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
I was very confused.
Hey, great question. But you see that this chamber is almost like a four-way intersection, but all sides aren't necessarily equal. But in the center of this intersection point is this large brazier, and if you look to your left and to your right, you see what look almost like hallways coming off of this chamber, or at least thinner parts of this chamber, that disappear into darkness. But they seem rather narrow, maybe like 10 feet across on either side, and you can't quite see the edge. And directly in front of you, past the brazier, the chamber seems to open out almost in a triangular fashion, and ends with a stone wall. And you can see by the flickering light that it seems to be some sort of faded mural painted on that back wall, but at this distance you can't quite tell what the deal is.
Ilme, do you have 2 ball bearings I can have?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hand
I'm
them
gonna
over.
take the ball bearings and cast light on both of them using the Ring of Shooting Stars, and then throw them down either of the other hallways that are
Okay.
dark so we can see them.
Ding, 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 ding. And you see these hallways extend for maybe 50, 60 feet from the intersection. And each of them are essentially identical to each other. And it looks like there's this central hallway and little corners cut out from various points in the wall. And you can see just the very edges of tombs in these little nooks. Maybe 3, 4 tombs on one side, and then equal on the other side, and then equal on the other hallway as well. So maybe 16 or so of these resting places.
Just out loud, I'm gonna go, Themis, what the fuck is happening? This is your temple, apparently.
No response.
Why does this sound like
Fuck.
a Skyrim dungeon?
Can I cast
with all the
Detect
skeletons
Magic?
popping out?
Is
Detect magic?
Not specifically. If you cast Detect Magic, like, on the ring of on a link, would we be able to tell if there's a Titan in the link or not?
I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell that. I mean, you get the sense that you'd probably get an enormous surge of magical energy coming off of it.
If there's still something there. Because right now it doesn't seem like she's there. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, I mean, Alexios, you can still feel Themis' presence. You're
Okay.
attuned to this ring, so it just seems like she's quiet.
Okay.
Can I approach one of these tombs?
Sure. You slowly make your way over to one of the closer tombs, and you see this entire room is completely made of stone, and you can just feel the age here. There's a thick layer of dust over everything. But you look inside, and you see this large coffin lying there, also made of stone, but with the imagery of some sort of noble warrior of a history long past, emblazoned on the front.
Can I open it?
Make a strength check.
Oh, jeez.
While Ilme's doing this, can I go and get closer to the mural so I can see what it is?
I
Sure.
got a 13.
13, okay.
Nope.
You get like a
Nope.
corner of it to...
Dang.
Anura, you walk past the brazier over to this far wall. Something catches you a bit. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
18.
18. Something about the stonework of this wall in particular seems odd. And like comparing this far wall to any other wall in this room, it almost feels like this wall... I mean, the stonework is clearly ancient, but maybe not quite as ancient as the rest of the room. You can see painted on this wall, very faded. There's a lot of points that are just stone now, but you can still see essences of imagery. It looks like battlefields and chariots and weaponry and blood and death and one enormous figure in a horned mask standing above it all. Bless you.
Do I recognize the figure?
Allergic to Aries.
You have seen similar depictions of Ares in the past.
Okay.
Ilme, as you're looking over at this coffin, and you just have this corner off of it, you all just begin to hear
Oh god.
You.
but you can't
Is it
tell
a
where it's
language?
coming from.
Is it a language we just don't understand, or is it like gibberish?
It's hard to tell. It simultaneously feels like multiple voices are talking at the same time, and that they are slurring their words as if they have forgotten language itself.
I'm turning invisible.
You go invisible.
Can I knock on the stone wall in front of me to see if it sounds like there's something behind it, almost maybe? Like if there's a space behind it?
Ding, ding, ding. It's real stone.
That's helpful. I didn't know if that's something would happen. I wasn't shot. Is there like somewhere
rest of
in
you-
the stone that might be loose?
Go ahead and make an investigation check as you start to feel along. Adagio, Alexios, Ryujin, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go check out that coffin Elme was playing with, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go
I
over
know.
to Ilme's coffin.
Adagio.
Yeah. All right,
He's giving me
Alexios.
creepy vibes.
I think
You
you're
muted.
Sorry. Do the voices, they're getting closer?
It's hard to tell. Go ahead and make a perception check.
It was a 21 for my investigation check on the wall.
21. As you sort of like go through this wall, Anora, and just like knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking. There is one point, sort of near the center, where the knock just sounds a bit different. It's not that the wall itself is any less strong, but the sort of resonance that you get back from the knock is just slightly different than the rest of the wall. Alexios, what'd you
Okay.
get?
A 10. A big 10.
10. It's unclear if the voices are getting closer or further away, or if they're sort of staying at the same distance. It just seems like they're just sort of emanating throughout the space. And as you guys are sort of inspect. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Can I try something with the link?
Sure.
I'm gonna, well, I don't know if it'll work seeing that she's not answering, but I'm gonna look at the link and say, oh, you're gonna help us. And I'm gonna cast, or try to cast Bless
Okay.
on Ilme and Nora.
Okay. The spell works.
Ryujin. 3.
Ilme,
Okay.
Ryujin, and Anora are all blessed.
Can I try and take, like, I don't know, like the hilt of underbrush or a dagger and see if I can, like, knock out a little bit of the wall right there? See, like, if I hit it, if it moves or anything?
All right. You take out underbrush and just begin to slowly try to like chip away at some like the mortar in here and try to get closer to whatever this odd sensation was. And out of the corner of your eye, Anora, you see a shadow move. And you look.
Can I turn towards, yeah.
You see nothing.
Can I cast light on, like, the wall or, like, something over there in that area?
We'll see when you all roll initiative.
Ah! Oh,
Do they get
Son.
D4s to initiative, though?
It's an ability check.
So D4s, everybody who...
Oh,
I just want to say I'm offended. Not really, I don't really care. But
How long does Bless last?
I really fucking needed that. I had to take a picture of this. I'm starting the streak again.
I got a
Fucking
16
hell.
total.
Oh my god. Oh, well, I rolled a 16.
All right, hold on.
22.
All right. So yeah, anyone above 20?
25.
Me,
Woo!
22.
Ah,
22 against you, Alexios. Okay.
And Ilme is invisible.
20 to 15.
I had
16.
17.
17 for Adagio, 16 for Ryujin,
For Riri.
which leaves Anora.
So I rolled a nat 1. I rolled a 1 on the d4 to add to it, and my initiative is +2, so a 4.
4. Okay, so the answer is no, you can't get that spell off. So, let's get some music up in here.
Ugh,
Question.
starting the creek again.
My drift globe, when I cast light in it, it does the exact same thing as just me naturally, right? It's just like
Basically.
a 5 foot radius
Yeah.
of like, yeah.
Unless you cast daylight, then it becomes something different entirely.
But my drift globe can like float away from me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then that works.
All right, Ilmay, you are up. You're invisible, and you know nothing about what's happening. So what are you gonna do?
Well, I think I'm gonna move just to get out of here.
Sure.
I'll move here, and I'll ready a crossbow bolt at whatever. If I see something, I'll shoot at it.
Yeah, you go over there and you see Anura is frantically sort of looking around as if they've seen something, but you see nothing. So you prepare your bolt. All right, is that your turn, Ilmay?
Can I do like a bonus action perception check or anything like that?
If you want to use a bonus action, you could do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll do that. Wow. I rolled an 18 and a 19, so 27 perception.
Okay, so you look around at sort of generally where Anura is looking, and you see in the corner of the room some sort of shadow shift.
Can I shoot at it then instead?
You
if I see it?
certainly can, yeah. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. So is this at advantage because I'm going before whatever that thing is that I think I see, or okay?
Yeah.
That is going to be a 21.
That certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And this is an auto crit with my. Yay! I love assassinate so much.
Fucking rogues, man.
Oh. $41 plus 5. 46 points of damage.
Woo! 46. You fire into this living shadow, and you see the bolt sort of disappear into it, and you can see it almost like shudder. But it doesn't seem to take as much as you thought it would. That being said, it seems to shudder enough that it just sort of like backs into the wall, and you just see the shadow dissipate. You're not sure if it dissipated because it's dead, or because it left, or you're not quite sure what you're seeing. But the threat doesn't seem to be there anymore, at the very least.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Alexios, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a pistol in one hand and take out a chakram with the other. And, I am going to fire at, do I see anything, or did the one thing just go back into the wall?
I mean, you don't see anything. If you want to make a perception check, you could do it as your action, or you could do one as your bonus action with disadvantage.
Ooh, would I be able to hold my action and have Forge try to see something that has a better perception?
What are you
Like
holding
a
your action
hound
for?
dog.
Sure.
So
Can
I'm
he
gonna
do
try-
that? Can he do that? Do you need to give up your action, your bonus action, to have him do that?
I do believe no. It technically attacks as my bonus action, maybe. But it says that
So sorry. So
it goes directly after.
yeah, but it can move and it can use its reaction on its own. But if you if you wanted to do a different action, you have to expend your bonus action to do that.
Okay. So that would be at a disadvantage if I wanted Forge to do it.
No, you could use your bonus action to have him do that and hold your action until he seems to notify you that there's a threat. You could do that. That's fine. So that would be a normal perception check for Forge.
Awesome. Thank you. I do believe perception is plus. Waiting for my phone. 7, so that's a 16.
16. Forge looks around, sniffs around, doesn't seem to see any immediate threats, but you and him can both sort of tell, as soon as Ilmay's crossbow fired, the whispers in the room seem to get louder, and even the fire seems to be crackling higher. Something seems to be stirring.
Oh. Whatever it is, it's excited by violence. I yell that to everyone else.
Sure.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, that brings us to Anura. You see out of the other corner of your eye another sort of shadow begin to shift as shadows in different corners of the room all begin to sort of flicker.
Shit.
41 comes to approach Alexios. 1 approaches Adagio.
Wow.
And 1 approaches Anura. So, first, the one against Alexios. And remember, Alexios, you're not wielding your shield anymore, so keep that in mind for AC. That's a natural 1, doesn't matter. The one against Adagio is a 15 to hit. Alright. And then the one against Anura is a 15 as well.
That hits, because my armor class is 15.
Okay, so you take 9 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And...
Ooh, I'm resistant!
Oh, nice. So you only take 4.
Yeah.
But your strength score is reduced by 2.
So I'm at a 9. I have a negative modifier now.
Sorry.
How do I keep track of this? I can't keep track of this on D&D Beyond?
You can. It might be easier to keep track of it
Just gonna write it
on
down.
paper.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah, just keep in mind for any sort of strength-based attack or ability check, it'd be -1 to whatever you're used to. Okay, that is their turn. Adagio, you're up.
Woohoo! I'm pull out Redemption.
You pull out redemption and light it, and you see this living shadow seem to almost like recoil subconsciously as this brilliant blade of light appears before it.
Swipey, swipey.
Go ahead and make your attacks.
What am I adding to that? Okay, +6. Yay. This one looks pretty. Wow, that's a 10.
10 does not hit. So, I mean, it's weird. Like, this entire thing is amorphous. Like, you're not actually sure what you're looking at. It just looks like sort of a gust of dark energy. So it just seems to dodge out of the way.
Nice. Bonus action, Shield of Faith. Is that what that's called?
Sure.
Yeah, Shield of Faith, but I'll do it on Ryujin. And I'll just remember I'm concentrating.
Alright, so what does that do?
It adds a +2 to his AC.
Alright, there you go, Ryujin. Anything else, Adagio?
Nope, I'm dead.
Alright, Ryujin, you're up.
Hold on, I gotta write down the...
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. One more thing happens before your turn, Ryujin. I apologize.
Okay.
You all start to hear these voices in the room seem to almost separate, and for the first time so far, they seem to move in a very specific direction. And then you can almost hear one of the voices travel into one of the tombs near you, and another one travels into another tomb near you, and then you begin to hear movement from those tombs as more creatures begin to appear.
Told you I had Skyrim vibes.
And these creatures begin to fly out.
Oh, the flying.
Yes, it looks like these are almost ghostly, non-corporeal spirits, and they look like they're flying through the air. You can see their torsos, but no real legs, and their faces are just pure skulls that seem to just be like flowing in the air. That's one. 40. Oh, great! It can see you. 25. This one here. Great. So, the first one is going to attack you, Alexios. Ooh, that's great. That's a 21.
That hits.
Okay. So.
Oh wait, no, shield. I forgot I could do that.
Okay,
Does
you use your reaction to cast shield. As you feel almost like Dementor-esque, you see this floating, like incorporeal skeletal creature open its jaw, and you can feel energy beginning to get sucked out of you, and you almost have to like cling to Forge before you shield, and this connection's cut off.
Someone please start yelling at me to use my reaction for Hellish Rebuke. I just remembered it.
You haven't been attacked?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. The shadow attacked me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Next, the one on Ilmay. Ooh, that's also good. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah?
Awesome.
Can I uncanny dodge in any way?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay, yep.
You're a rogue, dude. Well, that's not great. That's a 6 half to 3 points of necrotic. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please. As this other skeletal spirit comes towards you, and you feel this energy being ripped from you.
15.
I'm going to add to
15.
that.
Go ahead.
Add 4.
All right, so 19. You feel the necrotic energy. What was that, Alexios?
I get D4s anyway.
Oh, I forgot about the
It's
D4.
true, you do have a D4.
It does it pass?
It passes, yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You feel this necrotic energy take hold of you, but with your sheer willpower, you manage to fight off this connection that feels like it is ripping the life from your very lungs. Next one attacks Ryujin.
I'm warding flaring that one. I'm so sorry.
I believe you can only warding flare an attack against yourself. I looked that up.
I thought one of my... Maybe I just remember you sending me that. You said that... I don't know, now I gotta... You know, I'll just look into our messages later.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Pretty sure
warding...
you told me that when it like updates in one of my certain levels that I would be able to warding flare for my allies as well. If they were next to me. And I've been using it since like Elfie.
If you can find that... I mean, if you can find that in your character sheet, 100%. But I'm pretty sure the language just says when you are attacked.
I thought last week we looked at it and it just had to be within a certain range for him, right?
It does need to be within a certain range, but I was confused about that, so I checked it earlier this morning, and it says if you are attacked by a creature within a certain range.
Well then I guess I'm warding flare mines when I get
yeah, not a problem.
Sorry.
But the one against Ryujin is not that great. It's an 11.
That is a miss.
Yeah. So you will warding flare the one in front of you, Adagio, which is a super great move because that brings it down to a 7.
Aha.
So now you have these amorphous shadows and these skeletal spirits over you. Ryujin, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis. Haven't done that for a
This
while.
ice armor begins to form around your body.
And that was my action. And then for my bonus action, I want to summon the tentacle.
Alrighty. Let me pull that tentacle up for you.
And it takes up, like,
It takes up
four squares,
Four
right?
squares, yeah. It takes up that much space.
So I wouldn't be able to, like, put it right here.
No, it would be in a wall.
Damn. Okay. That is unfortunate. Okay. What about, like, right here? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. There's a weird portion of it where like the magical water and the magical fire are sort of like fighting for dominance, and so a lot of steam starts to pour out. But yeah, that's totally fine.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm just looking up, Okay, so Guardian Coil. I thought Guardian Coil was 5 feet, but it's 10 feet, so I just wanted to make sure. So I could still Guardian Coil attacks against Adagio with the tentacle right here.
For sure.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Adagio and Alexios. Forge too, actually. Holy shit, and Ilme.
Yeah, that's a great spot for the tentacle coil.
Yes. Okay. I don't think I can do anything else because I'm not gonna move. So
Sure.
I believe that is it.
All right. That brings us to another creature. Adagio, you're the only one who can see, but this partially open sarcophagus, you begin to see this sort of smoky energy pour out of it and just begin to accumulate almost like a cloud over this coffin. And then you see it take this spiritual form of some sort of long dead warrior. And it comes towards you.
This is the worst spot to have been standing. I have attacked you 3 times by different things. Even creatures. What did I
Could you make a charisma saving throw for me, Adagio?
I could try. Which one of these dices remind me of Ryujin?
Is it blue?
Yes. And that's a +0, so whatever I roll is a straight roll. That's a 6. Thanks,
Okay.
Ryujin.
So,
We haven't.
Ryujin, you can see partially. You can't quite see into the tomb, but you see Adagio's eyes open wide, and then you see this gust of wind, and then Adagio's just standing there.
Am I dead?
Adagio,
Can I Guardian Coil?
it's not an attack roll. It's not an attack. But the creature's now gone.
Counter spell.
It's not a spell. Not a spell.
Shit.
Cool. That is its turn. Now, you see the fire begin to grow even more. Yeah, I'm here to fucking kill you guys.
No.
And
Panics.
these 4 little tiny balls of light come out of this fire.
Y'all, I hope you brought your A game, because
I'm just saying, I definitely did not. I sat in lab for 3 hours today watching chickpeas absorb water. So no, I did not bring my A game.
And they just begin to float over.
So that's you. Attack me again.
Over there. So,
Tammy, what the fuck?
listen, Isla Ares, motherfucker.
I had
So,
a really bad day.
yeah.
Please no.
The
Okay,
first
just
one
really
is going
quickly, which sarcophagus are open again?
just the one right in front of Adagio.
And then the brown thing on the map next to Honora, isn't that
That is actually, that's just a pedestal. It looks like,
Oh,
like
okay.
yeah, I forgot to mention it in my thing, but it looks like there was probably used to have like a book on top of it or something. Like it was like a standing sort of podium that is now just sitting there.
So, this fire seems kind of sketchy. It's making little orbs of itself.
As you're saying that, this first little fireball floats over very sort of like beautifully, almost like a firefly, over to Alexios before this sort of streak of electricity fires off of it.
Am I ever gonna get to fucking go?
Yeah. That's only a 10, so that doesn't hit. But the second one's gonna try to hit Forge. Ooh, that's much better. Does a 21 hit Forge?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Forge takes 7 points of lightning damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And the remaining 2 will both shoot their little electric shocks at you, Ilme.
Poor Ilme.
17?
Nope.
Nice.
20. Dirty 20.
Yeah. Yes.
Alrighty. So that's gonna do only 5 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Anura, it's your turn.
Wow! Fucking finally! Who would have thought? For my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh, but if I do that, I can't cast anything else. This is a spell. Ooh. Sorry, I didn't realize.
That's alright.
that. I didn't think
I'm
about
throwing a
that.
lot at you guys right now.
I didn't think about that. I might as well do it anyway because it could help. I'm going to go ahead and cast Guardian of Nature as my bonus action because for some reason that's a bonus action spell and I will never understand why.
Yep. Which form are you taking?
I'm reading through it and I can't decide. Great Tree.
Alright, so you feel your appendages begin to harden and turn into bark as you feel your feet plant into this stone. You are now concentrating.
I am. And then for my action, I'm going to cast Primal Savagery because it's a cantrip, so I can still cast it.
Okay.
And I now have advantage on it because it's wisdom-based, because I'm a wisdom-based character.
That is true. Go ahead and make your attack.
Hell
Does that
yeah.
include the D4 bless thing? When do we use the D4 for bless? I don't know how to use that thing.
Attack.
Or attack rolls?
It's on attacks, ability checks.
Should I have rolled for constant?
It's only attacks and saving throws.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay,
Got
well,
you.
that was a nat 20 for the second roll anyway, so I gotta add that D4.
Alright, go ahead.
But I do have to find 2 D10s because I don't know where they're at.
Did I need to roll for concentration when that thing did whatever it did?
No, because you didn't take any damage.
Ooh!
But actually, thank you for reminding me.
Ooh.
Your concentration would have dropped automatically when that happened. So you're actually not blessed anymore.
So
Oh, actually, no, the
rolled
blessed were from
2.
Alexios. You guys are fine.
I did the
The Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith.
Yes, thank you.
So I just rolled 2 of them because I could only find 2 and was going to double it, and I got it, and I rolled a 10 and a 9.
Damn.
So 19 times 2, 38 points of acid damage.
38 points of acid.
I did my math right.
Okay, that is exactly what you needed, actually. Because it is resistant to that damage. But, even still, you fire this, like, destructive claw attack from this destructive tree, and you just see this shadow dissipate into nothingness.
I'm a destructive tree.
Yeah.
I'm a destructive tree. 4. Sorry, I'm trying to see how far I can move.
Sure.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna get on the other side of the skeleton from Ilme.
Sure.
And that's
Is that your
the end
turn?
of my turn.
Alright.
Yes.
That brings us to Ilme. What you doing?
Pull out my rapier and attack The skelly thing.
The skelly thing, you got it. Go ahead.
Add
Take
advantage.
your advantage.
Add advantage.
Plus a d4. Okay.
She hits. Better.
19 plus. What do I add? 28.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage, but roll the acid damage separately.
Yep, I will. Sneak attack.
As a group, can we make a pact that if a 28 doesn't hit, we run?
So 30 points of piercing plus 3 of acid.
Okay, that is more than enough. You take out your dragon's tooth rapier and slice into this incorporeal skeletal being, and just like the shadow, it and it's gone.
I'm just saying, if a 28 doesn't ever doesn't hit, that's gonna be like a vivid like fight or flight response from me.
For sure. Anything else, LMA?
Let's see here. Bonus action. I'll disengage.
Okay.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Running away.
Sure.
From the thing.
Understandably
Sorry,
so. Alright, that is your turn, Ilmay. Yeah?
Fine.
That brings us to Alexios.
So I'm gonna drop my chakram like on the ground and like, can I bonus action grab my shield?
Yeah, sure, I'll say that's fine.
I'm gonna grab the shield.
Pistol in one hand, shield in the
son
other.
of a. And I'm gonna like try and wait. Can I move forward on the side before I shoot? Sorry. Just move, thingy. Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
What are you trying to do here?
Something. I'm trying to move him to the other side.
Just make sure you're clicking on his body, because the rest of his square doesn't work yet. You can certainly do that. He will have to get an attack of opportunity from one of those little fire lightning things.
Oh, those things are alive?
Alive enough to do an attack of opportunity.
Alright.
Does
I'll take it.
Does a 14 hit Forge?
No!
Okay, so it just fires off, but Forge manages to just get around.
And I'm gonna take 2 shots with the pistol at Skelly 1.
Okay, it's gonna be straight rolls, because it would normally be a disadvantage. Go ahead.
First one. 15?
15 hits. Second one?
And the second one is 19.
19, both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my god, I forgot what D10s look like for a second. So the first one is 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then we're gonna roll you again. And the second one is 13
Okay.
points of damage. Pierce.
So, you fire this new weapon, and although this spirit seems to be getting attacked by Forge on the other side, you fire and it seems to penetrate, but almost it seems to slow down as it passes through this spirit, but it still fires and like ends up embedding itself in the wall on the far end, and it seems to have been hurt, but not as much as you would have liked.
This sucks. We need light.
That your turn?
And then that's my turn.
All right, that brings us back to the shadows. And this shadow is going to come over here and attack Ryujin. This shadow is going to come over here and attack Alexios. So first the one against
Didn't it
Ryujin.
leave Forge's
Attack of opportunity,
range?
yeah, absolutely. Does Forge get attack of opportunities? Probably.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It has a reaction.
Yeah.
17.
17 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Six points of damage.
You got it. Seems to bite into this dark energy that just seems to sort of dissipate as it clenches its jaw. And first it'll
Force
attack Alexios.
damage.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Alexios, that is not going to hit. That's a 14. The one against Ryujin, that is much better. That's an 18 against Ryujin.
My AC is 19, and I don't have Adagio's shield, right?
Correct.
So then, yeah, 19 is my
All
AC.
right. So, this shadow... Huh?
Ryujin's AC is better than mine.
Yeah. That's that breastplate, man. This shadow seems to try to, like, suck this strength out of you, but you manage to fight it off and fend it off. That brings us to... Great. Hold on.
Yay.
So, Adagio, will you please enter a rage and attack Ryujin?
Yay.
What?
What kind of attack am I doing?
An
This-
attack with your sword.
Sword since it's in my hand?
Yeah.
Holy shit, what?
Wait,
That's not
what?
advantage, is it?
Why? What the fuck?
Ryujin, you
Adagio?
turn and you see Adagio's eyes are completely white, and he just lifts his sword up and strikes out at you.
Guardian
Give me
Coil.
1 second.
Sure, guarding coil it.
That's a D... a 6. Hold on.
You. Okay. Plus 6.
That's a
That's
D8.
a dirty 20.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Hey, look on the bright side. It's radiant damage.
1d8 plus 3.
Also, I really hate
I'm on a
this.
Guardian
I
Coil.
also like because it's cool and I
6
hate when I
damage.
like it.
I can't find the right dice. One of these bags. Nope. That's okay, it's only 1d8. Plus 3. That's 8 in total.
So it's 2.
2.
Yeah,
2.
Guardian Coiled 8.
Oh, gotcha.
8, sorry,
Okay,
6
I was
damage.
like, whoa, what? I was like, I've never dealt so little damage.
Yeah, 2 points of radiant, and it's radiant, so that brings it down to 1.
Oh shit, that's right.
So,
I like it. 1 point of damage.
did you add your rage damage, Adagio?
How do I...
Oh,
I
shit.
can add rage damage? I'm sorry, what?
Oh, Adagio, I think you get to add like +2 or something.
How the heck does that work?
Do you just want me to get injured, Sammy? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
How does that work?
A great moment to
Oh,
go, hey
yeah,
everyone,
dude,
look
I add
look over
to-
your character sheets.
The melee damage
Yeah,
because it's strength.
yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, then plus 2, I guess.
Fucking God.
10 in total.
So that would bring it down to 4, which would bring it down to 2 radiant damage total.
Woohoo! An extra 1 point. Yeah.
And
That's what I
Adagio,
thought it was.
you are overcome with, you are no longer Adagio. You are the spirit of this long deceased warrior of Ares, and you now have limbs once more, and you have a sword in your hand once more, and all you know is these are your enemies.
No magic?
You're in a rage, so yes, no magic.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
But on future rounds, so Adagio, on future rounds, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but you are possessed by an energy that you want to make these people dead.
Nice.
By whatever means necessary.
Yo!
Alright. It is now the Spectre's turn.
Not
Let's see. And this Spectre will...
Wait, so are all these thingies my allies?
Yeah, all these guys are your allies. The only enemies are your
Oh.
party.
God.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
You did.
All
I'm
right.
so sorry.
So, the first Spectre will try to attack Alexios. That is good. That is a 21 to hit.
Do ties go to defender?
If it hits your AC, then it
I'm
hits.
gonna shield it.
Okay, use your reaction to shield once more. That brings us to 2 of these Specters, both trying to hit Ryujin.
Well, shit.
I think they're both gonna miss. The highest one was a 17.
Doesn't one
That
get
does miss, yeah.
Yeah, so both of these Specters are trying to claw at you. You see the shadow around you as well, and you see this possessed Adagio in front of you, all trying to attack you. All you're managing to fend off as best you can. Ryujin, it's your turn.
Advantage on 4?
Oh, that's a great point. Thank you.
What?
Wouldn't have mattered. It was the same roll.
Flanking.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Ryujin,
it's my
you're up.
turn now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna... Hold on. Let me just check. I'm gonna Thunder Wave.
Okay. Which way are you thunder waving?
That is going to be... Well, it's a 15-foot cube, centered on me.
Yeah, but which direction is the
Isn't
cube
it,
going?
like, all around?
I believe correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the thunder wave is the 15 spaces originating from you.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8. Well,
Yes.
it's more than that now, but
Yeah, so
thunder
if
damage.
it were centered around you, it would be a 15-foot radius, but it's a 15-foot cube. So essentially, you can take a cube, a 3x3 cube, as long as
Okay.
it's touching you. Any 3x3 cube around you works.
Then I'll just get everyone. Okay, 3x3. You said.
Yeah.
All right, so I will just do like right here. If I
Okay, so
can, just-
that will include you.
Well, it's originating from me, so it would.
Yeah,
wouldn't-
sorry. Let me clarify here. A 15-foot cube, like, essentially, like, you could do like these 3 squares, or these 3 squares. Like, but you would be on the edge of the square. You wouldn't be inside the square. You see what I'm saying?
But it's what? Its range is self too. It says self/15.
Yes, it's a 15. Yes, it's a 15-foot cube, not a 15-foot radius.
Okay.
So that means that you are essentially like pushing this thunder wave energy directly from you to 15 feet in front of you. It's just a matter of which way in front of you is. See what I'm saying?
Was there a way that I could just get these 3?
Yeah,
No,
yeah. If you shoot it off like northeast, yeah, you could get all 3 of those.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'll just do that.
All right, so they all need to make con saves, including you, Adagio.
What
A
did I-
Constitution saving throw of 15, and on a successful save, a creature takes half damage and isn't pushed 10 feet away.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 19.
I only got
both
to use my
of the
mod powers.
yeah, thank you. Both of the
You're welcome.
spirits fail, so they're pushed 10 feet away.
10 feet away, and they take 5d8 damage, which I'll roll here in a second. Adagio made the save with a 19, so he takes half as much damage and isn't.
All right.
So I roll 8. 16, 17, 18, 22. Was that 4? Or 5?
Mhm.
Shit. I think it was 4. Hold on. Give me a second. $25.
25
What?
points of thunder damage.
Did I take 12 or 13?
Mm-hmm.
You would take 12.
And that's all my spells. I'm all out.
And actually, both of those creatures are still up. They both take the brunt of this energy, but it seems like it doesn't do as much damage as you're expecting. It seems to do around the same amount of damage that it did to Adagio.
That is unnecessary, Sammy, and I don't appreciate it.
All right. Anything else, Ryujin?
So that was my...
That was your action.
Still have a bonus action, which could be... I can't cast any more spells, so... I guess I'll just make a swipe at skeletal creature.
You can't use a bonus action to attack unless you've used your action to attack.
What?
You can't make a swipe as a bonus action.
What if I move it as a bonus action? I can make an attack, right?
Sorry, you're talking about the tentacle. I thought you were talking about yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
yes,
no.
continue. I apologize.
Okay, I was very confused. I'm just gonna make an attack with the tentacle on... What does that say? S4?
S4? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Skelly Foe.
17, and then that's
That
gonna
hits.
be plus 7.
That
So,
hits.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll damage.
I think that's just a D8, right?
I believe so.
Yep. A D8 of cold damage. 7.
7 points of cold.
Yes.
Okay.
And...
Again, it takes the damage, but it doesn't feel like it does as much as you're expecting.
Okay. Well, that's... I mean, I could try and move, but they'll all get opportunity attacks.
Only... I mean, it depends which way you move, but currently S3 and SH4 are not in your melee. Only
Yeah, I
S4
meant, like,
is...
Adagio and S4.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Stab, stab.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. That brings us to the little fireball guys, which will float over. And this one will float over here. You. So 1 on Alexios, 1 on Anura, 2 on Ryujin. Actually, this one will move over here to flank.
Bruh.
So first, the one on Alexios.
Okay.
That's a natural 4, it doesn't matter. Next, the one on Anura.
Sammy,
Natural
just
9.
stop.
Does a 13 hit Anura?
You're getting close, but no.
And then 2 on Ryujin, both with advantage.
God.
Drop the die.
I'm shitting bricks.
Yo, if
God
Ryujin
damn it, I'm rolling like
dies again,
shit.
Poseidon's gonna kick his ass.
The higher roll there was a 10. Next one. That's better. That's a 22.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that is going to hit.
Alright, so that brings us... Ooh, that's nice. 12 points of lightning damage.
What? Oh. Okay, fine.
Anura, you're up. Let me grab that die.
Okay. If I move right here, nobody gets an attack of opportunity, right?
Correct.
Okay. With the thing with Adagio, is it like a spell or magic, or do I just
You have no idea.
Not
You've never
know.
seen this happen before.
know if I want to just like attack something or if I want to, try and get him to stop? I don't know if Dispel Magic would do anything.
Nor would Anura.
Thank you, Sammy. Thank you. I had no clue. I'm gonna. I can try it. Let's. Ah. Uh-oh. Why is it such a hard decision?
It's life or death.
It's Dungeons and Dragons.
D&D Dynamite.
I guess I could do that. I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna expend. I'm gonna cast a spell magic at 3rd level on Adagio.
Okay. You spend your action, you send the magical energy out towards Adagio, and his white eyes just look at you.
He stops glowing permanently.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Sure.
There doesn't seem to be any difference.
Damn it! Fuck. I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Just punch him in the face.
I can't do anything else because I cast a spell, so...
Is that your turn, Honora?
Yeah, because that counted as an action.
Yeah. All right, Ilmay, you're up.
Okay.
Ilmay's just seeing this crazy battle happening, and she's just like, I'm over here.
Yeah, I guess I'll move up. 25. And I will attack this little ball of fiery light.
Little ball of
Wait
fire.
a sec. I'm gonna go here. So I'm flanking.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, my D4 as well. What's that? 29.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the acid damage separately.
Okay.
I feel like this is a little ridiculous. It's a lot of overkill.
I'm just rolling really high, and I get a +9 to this rapier, so...
Fucking hell! I feel like I don't get a +8 to something.
Yeah,
but
also,
still.
Ilmay needs the help. Ilmay is super underpowered compared to you guys.
Wait, so
Yeah.
you got a natural 20?
No,
No, 'cause
well, my
she also got the
I had a
+4.
My D4, I had rolled a 19. So,
Jesus.
yeah, so what is that? 10, 13,
was like,
18,
I'm gonna forget about that.
1 plus 6. 27 piercing. Oh, jeez. I dropped a die. Give me a sec. And 4 acid.
All right. So you stab at this little ball of lightning energy, and you seem to almost pop it. But I will need you and Honora to make Constitution saving throws, please. Actually, and Forge as well.
God damn it.
Dang.
Ooh, wait, I think I have advantage on those right now, right?
Advantage on
Yeah,
con
I
saves?
do,
Oh, yeah.
from Great Tree.
Saving throw, y'all get the D4.
Cool.
And you said Constitution.
What you got? What you got?
18, 20.
All right, that's enough. That's fine. Honora?
I'm doing math and I'm bad at it. 18?
Okay. Forge?
Constitution.
Yeah.
That is a 12, but I'm
Okay.
gonna +5 that.
Okay.
17.
So this ball of energy seems to just sort of shatter off and is dead, or at least gone.
Cool. I still have 10 feet of movement. Do I want to move anywhere? Nope, I'm staying here. I'm done.
All right. That brings us to Alexios. Alexios, you got a shadow, a specter, and a ball of fire lightning all around you. What are you gonna do?
Oh, also, while I'm thinking about it before any of them move for any reason, the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for all enemies currently.
Copy. That should only affect Adagio, because the other ones are all floating.
Okay, just making sure.
But good to know for Adagio.
Is it half my movement?
Yeah. All right, Alexios, what you doing?
I'm going to bonus action branding smite
Okay. On your
and shoot at.
pistol?
Yeah,
Does
you
that
can
work?
do that
Does it-
with branding smite.
It
It's
doesn't have to be
the
a melee
other
weapon?
ones. You can do it with branding smite. The other ones, it has to be melee.
Interesting. Got it. So you are dropping Bless to concentrate on branding smite. Yes?
You know, I forgot that was a concentration.
It's up to
but
you.
Yes, I
Okay.
will.
So you guys who are blessed are no longer blessed, but your pistol is currently glowing with this arcane energy.
It's at will, people. It's okay. And I'm gonna take a shot at the shadow.
The shadow,
First
you
shot.
got it. Yeah, so it's gonna be a disadvantage because it's in melee with you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. 19.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I rolled an 18 and a 13. And that is... so... 10 piercing and 9 radiant.
Okay, so you fire this pistol shot. By the way, I hope you're keeping track of the ammunition you're using. So I think that's 3 shots so far.
Yeah, that's 3.
Yeah. You fire this pistol shot, and the shadow seems to almost combust around this light energy that is attached to this pistol bullet, and it seems to just explode into shatters of darkness that are fleeing towards the walls. It's gone.
And then I'm gonna turn towards the skeleton and take a shot like you're next.
Go ahead.
And that is 16 hit?
16 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
That is 6 points of damage.
6 points of non-magical piercing damage, right?
Piercing. Yep.
Gotcha. Alright. It takes the shot, and you're lucky that Ilme ducks, because it goes straight through this creature over Forge, and if Ilme hadn't ducked, it may have hit her on accident, but it just fires off into the wall. It does take the damage, but not as much as you would have hoped. Anything
Sorry,
else?
May, I was in the zone.
Alright.
Nope, that's it.
That brings us to the final remaining shadow.
I forgot to mention this earlier, but
Yeah.
I forgot to deal the damage for when I was attacked by Adagio and
Yes, Armor of Agathis.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I totally forgot.
That's okay.
It's just 20 cold damage.
So, Adagio, you take 20 points of cold damage.
Just 20
Alright.
cold damage.
Wait,
Just
doesn't he
20.
only take up to 20, but he takes whatever damage he did to you? Am I making that up?
If a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have these hit points, the creature takes. No, it just takes.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah, for
20.
sure. You're absolutely right. So, Adagio, you take 20 points of cold damage. But you don't
Jesus
care.
Christ.
These are your enemies. These are enemies, and of course the enemies are gonna hurt you. That just means that you need to kill them even
That's what I'm
more.
telling you now.
Yeah.
Stop.
Alright, this shadow will fly through these other enemies to get back to you, Ryujin. And we'll try to get you. That is a... I don't think it's gonna hit again. That's math. 19?
That's what you need to hit, yeah.
Aha! Perfect. Okay. So, Ryujin, you take 9 points of necrotic damage,
Oh,
Ooh,
and your strength score is reduced by 2.
come on.
Hey, welcome
It's
to my
already
life.
a 0.
It's already a 0? Oh, sorry. It's already at a plus 0.
Zero modifier.
Got it. Yes. So now it's at a -1. Cool.
Because if it's
So-
0, don't you like die
Can
or
I
something?
Guardian Coil that actually?
What does Guardian Coil do again?
It just negates, like, I roll a d8 and it
Yeah, it can reduce the damage that you took, the 9 points of necrotic, but it
Yeah.
won't do anything about the strength.
So it's only 2. But
Okay,
it's
2
something.
points of necrotic, but your strength is also reduced by 2. All right. Adagio Spirit, you're up.
Is this? This thing that's possessing me,
Yeah.
would it also know that I'm better at magic than I am with my sword?
For the purpose of making this way more interesting and way more fun, you have given your entire brain to this spirit. So the spirit knows the spirit knows everything you know. It knows how best to kill people with this form.
Cool.
So whatever you want to do it.
I'm gonna drop that rage because I hate raging.
Sure.
I don't hate it. It'd be a lot easier to go into rage if I was fighting Ilme.
Yeah, and we can say, like, you know, this warrior spirit, when it finally gets into this new body, it's so excited to be back in the thing that can cause bloodshed that it rages you and strikes. But now you are able to, it's sort of getting used to your body, acclimating to this new environment. So now it can focus more on what this body does best.
Woohoo! What do I want to do?
I feel like you shouldn't be excited about this.
No, it's fun. It's fun, PvP.
First of all, I almost never get to attack anyone like full on with like any of my cooler spells. So it's like y'all like can.
Yeah, you're gonna attack me with them.
Well,
I have already died.
well, everything is telling me to cast inflict wounds.
It
So,
could also
that's
attack me, considering I tried to dispel magic on it earlier. So.
It doesn't give a shit about that. It just
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
it didn't do anything to it, so it doesn't really view that as like a threatening action. But it wants to kill all of you equally anyway.
I rolled a 21 in total for my attack on inflict wounds.
That hits Ryujin.
I don't believe you. I'm just kidding.
I put them back already.
I'm kidding.
By the way, you have advantage on that if you didn't roll
Yeah,
advantage.
that was an advantage.
Okay,
the
cool.
other one was significantly lower. Woohoo, cool spells.
We just got Ryujin back.
It's only like 16 points of death damage. Is that necrotic? I don't know what that is.
Yes.
Bruh.
It has the little scully person next to it.
Yes, that's necrotic damage.
Fair.
16 points of necrotic. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it hit me
I already
instead.
Guardian coiled, so I
You
can't
did,
do that
yes.
again.
You have no
Son
reaction.
of a bitch.
Alright,
Wait.
anything? What?
Counters, but I'm just kidding. I don't.
And then I guess a bonus action.
Yeah.
I don't have any bonus actions, do I? Yes, I can.
I can have a bonus action. I don't have any.
Do you
have any bonus action cantrips?
Because I cast a spell.
Do you have any bonus action cantrips?
No.
Alright.
My bonus actions are spells, so.
Alright. Then that is your
I can still
turn.
move.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. You can
where
move through the creature's spaces without causing... Well, actually, it's difficult
I
terrain
rolled
anyway.
15 because, yeah, okay. So I can
Correct,
roll 15
yeah.
so far.
But you can move through those creatures' spaces without any harm.
I kind of like this spot, just because no one else can hit me.
Sure.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah, you've got like a shield of creatures.
Every squishy
Yeah.
body. I'm just
Alright,
there.
Adagio, that's your turn.
Yeah.
That brings us to the Specters.
I'm just
Son
gonna
of a
for Ares.
bitch.
Ares.
Why is my initiative so bad?
How do you think I feel?
True, but I'm getting shit on.
So, this Spectre is having no luck fighting Alexios, so he's going to move over here.
Great.
This Spectre is going to fly over here and take up this space. They're like, it's weird, like, you would think that they're getting wet, but they're not. Okay, so you've used your reaction already.
Use it on shield.
Yeah. So one is going to attack Ilme.
Oh. God damn it.
That
Now
is
that
an-
I remember I have Hellish Rebuke, nothing attacks me.
Yeah, that is an 18 to hit Ilme.
Nope.
Damn
I have a
it.
19.
You fucks with your high ACs. Okay. Now, one is going to attack Anura, and the other is going to attack... Or actually, no. They're both going to attack Ryujin, because the other one has advantage. It just makes more sense.
I'm going to die.
Oh, those are so fucking low. That is a 13. That doesn't hit. And that was the one with advantage. This one... Not 20! That one hits!
Fuck.
Oh, that's...
See, like, a
that's
lot of
real
these
good.
where you're talking about, like, oh, you and your high ACs, they would have hit me. Like, I'm complaining about not being hit currently.
Me too. That's going to be 22 points of necrotic.
Jesus. Fuck.
And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I've lost like 50 hit points since my last turn.
I've lost like the same amount.
Jesus.
Yeah, if
Constitution
you go
saving throw,
down,
you
though,
said?
that's
Yes.
the worst thing currently.
So that's 19 total.
Okay, so you're fine. But you do take that damage.
Yeah.
And you can feel this
Hell.
specter sucking the very life force out of your body. You can almost feel yourself getting weaker from it. All right. Hey, Ryujin, it's your turn.
Wow.
You're like,
Okay, so as
fucking
Got
Christ.
some health potions, motherfucker.
As my action,
He's surrounded by enemies.
Yeah, as my action, I'm gonna take out the Pearl of Power and use it for another spell slot.
Sure.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to use Misty Step.
Great.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You just fire off.
So let's see that. I believe that's
Come
only
hide
30
feet.
feet.
Me.
Yes, 30 feet
Hide
into an
behind me.
unoccupied space.
Yes.
So, okay, so I'm going to move right there.
All right. You swing all the way down to behind this little stone pedestal, and you're just hiding behind it.
Absolutely.
The one who's resistant to necrotic damage face
I
them.
have 15 hit points left. All right. I'm
Okay.
not-
That's your
low.
turn, Ryujin.
Yes.
Okay. That brings us to the little balls of flame. One is gonna keep attacking Forge. These are both gonna come hit Anura. One's actually gonna swing over to here. So 1 against Forge, and then 2 against Anura, both with advantage. First against Forge. That's a natural 1 against Forge. First attack against Anura. That one's cocked. That is a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And the second attack against you is a 21 to hit.
That also definitely hits.
That was a natural 17 and a natural 19 on those.
They wouldn't hit before even adding to them.
Okay, so... 16 points of lightning damage. As they both...
In total?
Fire on. Yeah, total.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Hellish
Guardian
Rebuke.
Coil. Oh, never mind that.
Well, you can still Guardian Coil. Hellish Rebuke is
Okay,
gonna make
yeah.
them take damage.
Yeah, a Guardian Coil.
Okay, go ahead. You can Guardian Coil that.
4.
Alright, so only 12 points of lightning damage.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, so Hellish Rebuke, where is it at? So I can tell you what they gotta do. They need to make a dex saving throw.
Just one of them or both of them?
You point your finger, and then the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flame, so just one.
So only one.
Yes.
That is... What kind of save? Sorry.
Dex.
That is... Wow! A 19. They have a
Well, he
crazy
passes,
dex
so-
modifier.
But he still takes half damage.
Sure.
So 3d10 right now. So... Ooh, those are some good rolls. That's 18 plus 6.
24?
24.
24 halved, because he succeeded, to 12. Halved again to 6.
Ah!
Because it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you think. Fire damage against a fire lightning creature doesn't seem to do that much. Man, I didn't even notice how high their dex was until I did that save. But holy shit. Okay. That is their turn. That brings us to you, Anora.
So I can see Adagio now. Fully.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
Adagio.
So, Adagio,
Warding Flare.
I love you. I hope you know
I
this.
still Warding Flare.
I hope you know this. Fuck, I don't use that in case someone dies, so I guess I'll cast it at second level. I'm going to... Nope, don't want to do that. Never mind, that's a lie. Oh, ooh, actually that's... this is not this.
I'd like to use Power Word Kill.
Not what I thought I could do. I forgot I didn't do too much for attacking. A lot of my stuff is not that. I'm going to expend 3 charges on the ring for shooting stars.
Okay.
And that means I need 3 different dex saving throws from Adagio then.
Adagio, go ahead.
What is my dexterity? What is my dexterity? +1. Oh, I lost one. Okay, well, one of them's a 4, so I failed that one.
I fail.
It's a 15, and then the other one was a 19. Well, 16 and 20.
Okay, so 2 pass, 1 fails. So the failed one, let's do it first. 6. Those make that 16. So 22 points of fire damage from the first one. Second one, ooh. 6, 10, 12, 15. 15 from the second one, and then halve that.
So that'd be 7.
Ignore all of that. I rolled the wrong kind of dice.
I don't even... What was that then? 7? What was the first one?
22.
Ignore all of that. I just
So
realized
give yourself back 29 hit points.
I was like,
Okay,
bruh.
I
I was like, what?
apologize. I'm a fucking dumbass. It's been a long day, as we can tell. One. Oh my god. Okay, that's better. 6. And that's 10. 14 points from the first one. My bad.
I was like, how many points under until I'm dead?
Ooh, 10 points from the second.
Am I having that, or is that half?
That's the halved. It was 20 originally.
How you looking, Adagio?
I'm still standing.
Great. Love to hear it. So does the ghost.
9 points from that one. Then that's already halved.
I'm still standing. And I'm a healer, so guess what I'm doing next one?
No, you're not.
I want to reference something, but
That's okay.
it's
I got
like
one. I mean,
major spoilers, and I don't know if that's not okay.
Spoilers
I
for what?
really-
It's not okay.
The show Titans on HBO Max.
Oh, who cares?
Damn, Sammy.
Hey,
Alright,
chat,
anybody-
plug your ears.
Anybody watching, I'm sorry. This just okay. There's a scene where Starfire literally obliterates this like turns this man to ash, like a nuclear bomb, right? And then there's like this like ghost like form of her sister like left after the body is like just destroyed, but it wasn't, that it was a different person. So I'm just thinking in my mind, all right, Adagio's gonna die, and this ghost is just gonna still be standing there like, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna yell at the ghost, "Get out of my friend!"
Aww.
Power of Christ compels you, whoever that is.
Adagio's
The power of
blank
holiness
stare
compels
just
you.
looks at you. And you can see part of Adagio's hair is sort of like sizzling, but it doesn't seem to notice. Anything else, Honora?
That is it.
Ilmei, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna stab the skelly thing.
Sure. The little spirit.
Yes.
The fire or the skeleton?
The specter. The skeleton.
Yeah, the
she
skeleton.
pop-
Because I'm afraid if it attacks me, it's gonna like take something away. But I don't think
Your
it's
dignity?
gonna hit. Because that is only a 12.
That's exactly what you needed.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 3! Oh, thank God for +9. And I can still use my sneak attack because Forge is next to him, right?
That is true, yeah.
Okay. Just
Even
making
though
sure.
it wasn't an advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Is sneak attack as long as any of your allies are in melee with it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm also in melee with it. Jesus.
Yeah.
That is true.
It had no choice.
6, 11, 12 plus 2 is 14, 17 plus 6. 23 piercing and... Oh, just 1 acid.
Okay, so you take your dragon's tooth rapier and slice into this specter, and just like its friend, it goes... and just sort of dissipates into nothingness.
Yay!
Slow and steady. Anything else, Lome?
Run up, get done up.
Nah. I'm done.
Alright. Alexios, you're up.
Man. I want to do this, but I don't... should. I want to move here.
Okay.
Right? And I'm gonna clutch the hand with the link on it.
Before you do anything, you will take an attack of opportunity from the fire electric thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Natural 20. And I used my little lightning die, so there's a little lightning bolt looking at me.
Oh,
Guardian
Maybe
Coil.
it should have been cool.
Haven't you already used your reaction or no? Oh no, I guess
You
you...
used it. You
Used
used
it
it
on
on
Aurora.
Aurora.
Yeah, you just used it on
But
Nora.
that was the last round.
no.
But he hasn't
Yeah.
gone yet. But he hasn't gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it has to be.
I thought it was just every new like combat round.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
This is a new round of like combat, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I mean, you get your reaction back when you have your turn. So have you used your reaction
Ah.
since your last turn? That's the question.
Gotcha, yeah, I have.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I understand.
So that's going to be 14 points of lightning against you, Alexios.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now what you doing?
I am going to clutch the hand with the link and cast a ray of lightning just straight through that. Like,
So you're going to hit Forge as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so you run, you get this little shot of electricity from this thing as you pass, and you crouch behind Forge, and you're like, you have no fucking idea. And you hold out your hand like a Green Lantern ring, and out of this ring, you guys all see this powerful bolt of electricity fire off. So Forge, that Specter, and Adagio all need to make, what kind of save?
Shit. My phone just died. It's 18, I think it's dexterity.
That sounds right.
I'm gonna add to Forges.
What spell is this?
This is not a spell, this is an attack from the link.
Okay.
I'm gonna add to help out Forge.
The Specter fails.
I rolled a 14.
Add 6 to Forge.
Okay, so 19 for Forge.
Okay, so
Ooh.
Forge succeeds. The other ones fail.
Okay, wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
How below 0?
You don't go below 0. So if you the only way to die automatically from a hit is if you go below 0 all the way up to your maximum hit points.
Oh, okay, cool.
In double.
And that's not gonna happen in one hit. So you're fine. Probably.
Well, if there's a trash,
Just don't
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
off any cliffs.
or disintegrate, or power word kill.
That's true. Yeah, this little fire being actually has power word kill in its chamber.
Yeah, don't claim to be a god.
Yeah.
We're actually fighting a polymorph like god.
Yeah. This is actually
18
Themis you're fighting.
points lightning damage.
18 points of lightning.
It's
There
a
goes the
polymorph
Dutch,
Tiamat. We don't know it, but there's a dragon contained in it.
How did I lose
So
it?
Adagio, you're unconscious?
Yes.
As Adagio goes unconscious, this spirit that was possessing him emerges from behind him and just sort of floating over his body, seemingly unharmed. And the Spectre's still up. The Spectre's still standing. But
Fucking
looking pissed.
serious?
Yeah, it
Oh,
seems
it's back
like
in
like
initiative now.
it seems like lightning doesn't do nearly as much as you would have hoped.
Back in initiative now. Fuck.
All right. Is that your turn, Alexios?
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn to Ryujin and say, now I know why you love that.
That's amazing. It's the most beautiful thing.
All right. It is now the Shadow's turn. And the Shadow will just come over here to you, Anura.
I'm a little fucked here.
Now you know what it's like to be Ryujin.
Ah.
Oh, that's awful. That's an 8.
What is its or in total? Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, 8 total. Yeah. So, but you do see this darkness just begin to come towards you, and you feel threatened. Okay, that's the only one still up. So that brings us to Adagio. Make a death saving throw, please.
What?
Swear to God, if I have to use my last 3rd level on you.
That's a you problem. What's a 19
also
anyways?
recharge.
All right, one success. One success. That brings us to the Specters. One will
Fine.
over here. Over here. So one's gonna hit Ilmay, and one is gonna hit Anura with advantage. So first,
with Ilmay, I want to make it a disadvantage with Forge, his reaction.
Gotcha. So first, the one against Ilmay at disadvantage. Good use of that. That brings it down to a 9.
Nope.
And then one against Anura with advantage. That is a 19.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so that does 6 points of necrotic damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Only 3 points of necrotic damage for me.
There you go. Con save, please.
And you said con save? Ooh, and I
Yeah.
had advantage on those. Thank God. Nat 20!
Yeah, you're fine. So, but this Spectre is coming at you, and now you find yourself surrounded on 4 sides. 2 little fire electric things that are floating and sizzling in the air. 1 skeletal, ghostly thing, and 1 living shadow. That brings us to Ryujin. You're up.
Alright. So, not a whole lot I can do. But I will move... Let's see. Right here. And then, could I lace? Well, no, I couldn't do that. Actually, I'm not using Lightning Bolt. Okay, I'll Eldritch Blast, SH4, and the little flaming ball on the right.
Alright, so the shadow and the little ball. Go ahead against the shadow
Charges
first.
had to be against the same target, didn't they?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, that first one is going to be a 20. It's not a natural 20, though.
That hits, though.
The second one is not as good. 12?
That does not hit. So you have 1 against the shadow.
Okay. D10 plus 4. Where's my D10? Right. So 10 damage.
Alright, so you fire your eldritch energy, and Anura, you see this living shadow before you're going... before it is dissipated by this mystical water.
And then, as my bonus action, I'll have the tentacle make an attack against the W4, this same little guy.
Gotcha, go ahead.
19 to hit?
19 just hits. It's a very small target, but this colossal water seems to just impact this little fire thing.
That's 8 points of damage.
8 points of cold?
Mhm.
Alright. Doesn't seem to do as much as you would have hoped, but you do see some steam begin to emanate from this little ball.
Okay.
Anything else, Ryujin?
No.
Alright. That brings us to the ghost.
Motherfucker.
So many things it can do. Well, let's see if it can do this again. It cannot. Okay. So many things I want to do. It's so fun. I love D&D. Okay. It is going to fly forward. And it is sort of above all of these creatures. And
Where did it pass through at? Because wouldn't it have passed through my melee range?
it is incorporeal and above you. Yeah. And you all just see this ghostly figure look at you all. And you see its face, the skin begins to peel off, and you see the skeleton beneath. I need Alexios, Forge, Ilme, Anura, and Ryujin, so all of you, to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Ooh.
God damn it.
Do I need to
Alright.
make a con save as well, since I'm concentrating,
Wisdom.
or not?
No,
Saving.
Okay,
only if you
cool.
take
Making
damage.
Sure. I'm just making sure.
But you took damage, the necrotic damage from the skelly thing.
Oh, that's true. Go
I mean,
go
that's
ahead and
not
make
too
it.
bad. I
Go ahead
got-
and make a con save before you make your wisdom save.
I thought I
All of
made
us?
a con save for that, did I not?
I don't remember.
I thought
I
it was the
don't-
nat 20.
Oh, that was a con save against their ability. But go ahead and make a con save to see if you maintain concentration.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20 for Forge.
Okay, so I'm doing cons first, so I'm just count
Yeah.
that as part of that. So 18 for the con save.
Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead and make that wisdom save.
Okay, that's a
So
dirty
Forge
20 for the
succeeds.
con save.
Ryujin succeeds. Anura succeeds.
23.
Ilme succeeds. Alexios?
Did I use my reaction this time? I don't think I did.
Since
Nope,
since
you
your
haven't used
last
it yet.
turn, I don't believe so.
Okay, so I'm gonna plus 5 that and make it 17 for me.
Okay, that also succeeds. So you all are momentarily horrified by this creature floating above you, which is now like 15 feet above you guys and above these flames, but it doesn't seem to have any particular magical effect on you. That brings us to the little fireballs. Oh,
Oh, shit. I don't think Forge can be charmed or frightened, by the way.
oh, then it doesn't matter. You see the fireballs all immediately stop what they're doing and begin floating towards Adagio.
Oh no!
As
Did I
if
have opportunity?
as if attracted. Yes. So Ilme and Anura would get attack opportunity on their will-o-wisps.
Wait, no.
No.
What has it been? It hasn't been since my turn since I used my reaction.
Oh,
to
that's
add
true.
something forward,
That's true.
I
So
can't-
Ilme, you would.
So do I get advantage because I was flanking with Anora on the attack of
No,
opportunity?
because it would be
No?
you
Okay.
take your attack as it's leaving, so it's
Okay,
not.
I was
yeah.
just making sure.
Yeah. Good question though.
Plus 25,
Yeah, that hits.
and I don't get my sneak attack because I can only do that once a round, right?
You don't get
Or
sneak
no,
attack
do I?
because there's no other reason for you to get the sneak attack.
Well, it was with
It would still be within my melee.
Oh, that's
range,
true.
so it
Yeah,
would
you
still-
get the sneak attack. You can get your sneak attack multiple times per round. You just can't get it
Oh.
multiple times per turn.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
yeah,
what
take
it
that
is.
sneak attack.
Yes. Okay. Oh, that one was cocked. Oh, nice. 12, 18, 25 plus 6 is 31 piercing and 2 acid.
Ah,
Okay. So that one, as it begins to move towards Adagio, you slice at it as it's leaving, and it bursts. I need you and Anura and Forge to make Constitution saving throws.
do I need to make 2 Constitution saving throws?
No, because you aren't taking any damage yet.
Okay. The first one was a 6.
6, okay.
16 for Forge.
16
7.
Forge. Okay, so Ilme and Anura both fail. So you each take 6 points of lightning damage as it explodes around you. Now make a
Oh,
con
wait.
save, Anura, to
Okay.
see if you maintain concentration.
It was an at 20 before I even rolled the advantage. So.
Yeah, that's fine. So,
I rolled a 2 and a 4 on the first 2, and then I rolled a 20.
so these two move over to Adagio. Adagio, will you please make 2 Constitution saving throws?
Constitution.
Why does he make them when he's down?
Because this can only be done against a downed creature.
7 and an 18.
Okay.
Wait. I'm giving you advantage. Hold on.
Not even.
Okay, so which one gets the advantage?
The first
How
one.
would I know?
Okay,
I rolled
sure.
at the same time
Just roll one more die against that 7.
against the 7.
Yeah.
Against let's see it. Well, it was a 3, so
So, Adagio, do you have any last words as you momentarily regain
Fucking
consciousness?
hell!
for Aries.
You're not even possessed anymore.
Residual magic.
Okay, so you guys see one of these fire lightning creatures seem to suck the last bit of energy from Adagio's body and heal its own wounds.
Oh, okay, great.
And that's just its bonus action.
Am I dead?
You are
Done.
dead, Adagio. And they will both move back over to Anura for 2 strikes. One's a 15,
That hits.
and the other one is a natural 19, so they're both gonna hit.
Yeah, my armor class is 15. So.
Okay. That's 20 points total lightning damage.
That hurts, dude. That hurt a lot.
And that's their turn. Anura, you're up.
Alright. Bonus action, I'm gonna drink a health potion.
Sure.
Let me find one so I can march it off. Where the fuck is it? Why can't I find them? Okay.
Adagio, by the way, you just needed to beat a 10 on that con save and you would have survived.
I'm gone. I rolled a 5 and a 3.
Hey, I got 2 4s, so I got 10 points back.
Great.
Okay. This is gonna fucking hurt. Going to take the attacks of opportunity from 1, 2, 3, 4 different things. No,
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh no, only 2.
Two.
Yeah. Those 2 specters will both get
I
attacks
thought
of
that one of
opportunity.
the little balls would have gotten it because it was on the edge of it and I got scared.
Nah, but it's still within that 5 feet. One's a natural 18,
That hits.
and the other one is 18 total. So they're both gonna
They
hit.
both hit.
Okay, so
Fuck.
let's see if you make it.
I've never been so happy for necrotic damage resistance. I'm so
Truly.
glad that you let me have that in the beginning. This is the first time it's coming in.
That's gonna be 20 points in necrotic, half to 10 points in necrotic, and you need to
Can I
succeed
Guardian
on.
Coil that?
Sure.
8.
So it reduces it to 12 points, so it's 6 points in necrotic that you take. And I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws against their 2 attacks, and neither of those, for clarity, neither of those are for concentration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got advantage on those. So the first one was a 19.
Okay.
Second one's an 18.
Okay, so both succeed. Now you need to make 2 con saves to see if you maintain concentration from those 2 attacks.
First one's a 17.
Yeah.
Second one's also 17.
Yeah, you're fine. Continue your turn.
Holy fucking
Whew,
shit.
you got out lucky there.
I have 10 hit points left.
If you hadn't taken that healing potion.
On Adagio.
Okay, so you lean over to Adagio, you pull out the diamond necessary, you see his completely unconscious corpse, dead corpse, and you take the diamond and shove it into his body, and you feel the power of Artemis in you as you see this diamond destroy into dust.
Fuck did I miss?
Were you gone, DJ?
Yeah, I just had to go to the
Motherfucker,
bathroom.
you wanna
Wait,
owe me some
Adagio,
diamonds?
Yeah.
You still have all 600 gold pieces.
Adagio, you see a flash once more of that same face before your eyes open and you're looking down at Anura. You have 1 hit point.
You could have let me be dead for longer.
Wait, I was busy!
I have a minute to get you up. I'm not risking it.
That's a lot of time.
Adagio now has 2 resurrections.
Woohoo!
Alright.
Let's make the third.
Anura, is that your turn?
Okay. Can I like try and push Adagio back almost, or make sure he's like hidden behind me almost?
Yeah, I mean, he's prone on the ground, so you can sort of turn around and try to be sort of a human shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a human shield for Adagio.
You got it. That brings us to Ilme.
Alright. Let's attack Skelly 4.
So
Skelly
I
4, you
lied
got
'cause
it.
I didn't do math correct earlier. I have 4 hit points.
Great. Even better.
22.
To hit?
Yes.
Definitely hits.
Okay.
Oops, I can't do math.
And Anura, make sure you mark off that diamond as well.
I did. I have no more diamonds.
Jeez. So, 27 piercing and this number 3 acid.
You look at this skeletal, spectral face, and it opens its jaw, and you just shove your rapier directly into where its throat should be, and you just see it disappear into nothingness.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. That is Ilme's turn. That brings us to Alexios.
The ghost is above us? did you
Yes, the
say?
ghost is 15 feet in the air.
Okay, so Forge can't reach that. I'm gonna take a step back and start reloading.
Okay, you use your action to reload.
Uh-huh. And I am going to send Forge at Skeleton 3. I don't know. I'm just
Sure.
gonna- yeah,
And also, sorry,
it's here.
just to clarify, you can either use your action to reload or one of your attacks to reload.
Oh!
Yeah. So if you have multiple attacks, you can theoretically reload and fire on the same turn.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot at Skeleton too.
Alright.
Or not Skeleton, a Ghost.
Ghost, you got it. Go ahead and make your attack.
18 to hit.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
13.
13. Have just 6. You get the sense that this bullet doesn't seem to have any sort of magical qualities, and it just seems to pass through this creature and sort of hits off one of the stones on the ceiling. But now the creature looks towards you.
I'll get you next time. I'm gonna attack Skeleton 3 with
So-
Forge.
With Forge, got it. Go ahead.
And Forge is 14 hit?
14 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Where's my D? 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage is exactly what you needed as Forge goes and bites this spectral being. The creature goes before it is gone entirely.
Who's a good boy?
Shit.
Alright, that your turn, Alexios.
Yes.
Alright, the shadows are dead. Adagio, you're up. You are prone on the ground at 1 hit point, but you are alive.
Be
And
like that
of your own
sometimes.
mind.
At least I'm not dead. Woohoo. How high is the ceiling? Like, how high can these things blow upwards?
About 20, 25 feet.
Okay, cool. So, 20, 25 feet, and this dude is already 15 feet in the air?
Correct.
So if I cast Fireball on the ceiling, it'll only hit him.
What's the radius on Fireball?
Hit me.
What is the radius?
Yeah,
20
like
feet?
how... It's a 20-foot radius
20
sphere.
foot circle, yeah. 20 foot radius sphere. Centered on the point, yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, no. If it's 20-foot radius, and it's 20 to 25 feet on the ceiling, then it would definitely... You guys are more than 5 feet tall, all of you.
Gonna hit.
So it'll hit everyone in that radius.
Good
Good idea, though.
Okay, but
Did you
if
say
I
do
hit,
it anyway?
because if I do it closer to the door, where he would be on the outblast, it wouldn't reach Oman.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could fire it off to that sort of like entry area.
Yeah. If I
Sure.
shot it like right around here on the roof, guess it would only hit him, but like the outside.
You got it. You got it.
Cool. Then I'm doing
Is that a
Yes,
is that a save or an
dex
attack?
save. A save. A dex save.
That is a 12.
That failed.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Yay. Fix it. I don't have enough. Oh. Right. 24, and then I have to roll another one because I didn't have enough dice.
Okay, 24.
26 points of fire damage in total.
26 halved to 13.
Yeah.
As the fire emanates and you see some of the stone comes crashing down from the ceiling, and the ghost seems to react to it and looks at you. Anything else?
I'm going to bonus action drink a potion.
Sure.
And I'm using a greater potion even though it's the last one, but I don't feel like dying again.
Alright, 44 plus 4.
Alright. Hey, let me take you out of my inventory. 4d4 plus 4?
Yeah.
Or my d4? That's not that
And Ryujin, you're on deck.
9 plus 4, 13. 13
13
points
hit points, you got it. Ryujin, you're up.
I'll
Or do
just
you
stand
want
up.
to stand up? Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
There you go.
Not much I can do besides. I'll just Eldritch Blast at him.
Sure. At what?
At the. Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah, I guess I'll aim for W3 and W4.
You got it. One for each.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
First one is 22 to hit,
Hits.
and the second one is 23 to hit.
Both hit. Go ahead. Roll damage on both. Separately.
Okay, yeah. First one is gonna be 14.
All right.
Second one is 14 again.
All right.
I rolled the 10 twice.
So you fire your eldritch energy, and this mystical water hits these fire creatures. It seems to do some serious damage. Way more than what your tentacle was doing.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And then for my bonus action, how tall or how high in the air is the G1?
The ghost is 15 feet up.
That's unfortunate. Okay. So then with the tentacle, I will just swing at W4.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a natural 1. It's not gonna.
Yeah, you were feeling real good about yourself, and you cause a tentacle to flash around, and the will-o-wisp goes. Nothing. Anything else, Ryujin?
I'm just gonna move back. You know, I'll just. Yeah.
Sure, you run away. All right, that brings us to the ghost. Wonderful. So, the ghost will descend towards you, Alexios. Can you make a charisma saving throw, please?
I'm gonna add to that.
How far away can you be?
I think it's 60 or 30 feet.
Oh, okay. You're fine.
And charisma saving?
Correct.
Well, can I hear what it is before I decide to add? Even if I don't know, like, if it saves or not, can I just hear the number before I decide to add?
I believe so.
Okay.
I do believe it's a reaction.
Yeah.
And charisma is 15.
Oh.
Anura?
I'm gonna add, yeah. I'm just gonna be safe.
Okay.
I'd rather be safe than sorry on this one. Add 5.
Alright, so a
20.
total of 20. Okay. It goes into your body, Alexios, but you fight it off and repulse it back out, and it goes... and it lashes out at you. 17, that doesn't hit, does it? It just lashes out, but you parry it, and this ghost just staring at you. That's its turn. Time for the Will-O-Wisps. So these two guys...
That's what I want to do, but...
I want to like my son.
Hold on. Before that happens, I just want to check if I can do something.
Oh no.
Use a reaction. No, never mind. It has to hit.
All right. 2 attacks against Anura, both at advantage.
I can't do anything about that.
Nope.
First attack is a 14.
That does not hit.
Second attack, natural 20. That was with my
Since he
skull
just crit
die
against
instead.
me and he's gonna take me down,
Death.
does that take a death saving throw to start with?
I mean, it's only 1 attack, so you don't need to automatically take a
Okay.
death save. Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be 19 points of lightning.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. So Tree Anura falls unconscious.
Did I ever get the fucking armor back from Ryujin that I put on him?
If it's not in your inventory.
Which armor was that again?
I put my armor on you when we resurrected you, and I don't think I got it back.
But we made him a new armor, didn't we?
Which
If I
Yeah.
didn't get it back and put it back on,
which armor? Because I have like
I put it on you, but I don't remember if I got it. I don't think I ever said I got it back.
I mean, at the
Yeah,
very least, even if you did get it back, you're not wearing it.
Yeah.
That 14 would have hit then, I think.
okay. Well,
Hey.
Oh wait,
I mean,
is it
we gave
currently
everyone
equipped,
stuff
Anura?
back.
Yeah, is it currently equipped?
I'm looking. I'm trying to find it.
You can just click on your armor class. It'll tell you what you're getting your armor class from.
We gave each other stuff back even when I
Yeah.
had been up, so I would have given that back to you.
Nope, I didn't have it equipped. The 14 hit.
So both of those hit.
Mm-hmm. It
So you
shouldn't have
have-
been equipped.
So you did fail. Wait, wait, hold on. It-
So I
was it already
had
equipped?
So I hadn't had it before this session equipped, and then I just equipped it before this battle because I was like, maybe I should have equipped it, but then I was looking at it and I
Honestly,
looked back at my notes.
I mean, listen, you've been traveling in the wilderness for 4 days
Are we
in a
gonna assume
dangerous
that I have
environment. I'm gonna assume that you put your armor on.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those things of like you didn't say it, but in the context of the world, it would be fucking weird if you didn't, you know?
Good.
So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that. So you are unconscious,
No.
but you haven't failed any death saves or anything.
Okay, and I still have my shield. Like I don't think any of my spells were two-handed.
Yeah. That being said, Anura, it is your turn, so go ahead and make a death save.
Real quick, since I'm looking at this, how do I tell if something's two-handed?
It'll say on the properties, it'll either say two-handed or versatile.
Where would that be at?
Like it would say like your attack bonus, the damage it does, and then on the right of that it would say like reach or range 2040 or anything like that.
Okay, because I was making sure Revivify wasn't one where I had to have both hands.
No spell will require you to have two hands.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
they all
good.
require you to have one open hand.
Good. That makes
Yeah.
things a lot better.
Yeah. What was that? That is 2 failed death saves, Inora.
You're standing right next to a cleric, though, so that's not good. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Ilmay, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to flank with the ghost and
All
attack.
Go ahead.
With
This guy
advantage.
will shoot you.
28.
That certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Jesus.
Oh, man. Oh, that was cocked. Okay, let's see here.
Pour a healing potion down my throat. Don't waste that spell on me right now.
27 piercing and
Okay.
2 acid.
Let me do some math. Hold on. Okay. Take your moment, Ilmay.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Okay, so it's facing Alexios. So I want to take my rapier and like through the back of the neck and have it go through the mouth.
So, Alexios, from your perspective, you see this spirit come out of you and strike at you, and it's looking right at you, and you see something from behind him. It's bizarre because this spirit is translucent in nature, so you can see a form coming from behind him. You can't tell what it is. You don't know if it's friend or foe, and suddenly this creature opens its mouth, and this dragon's tooth rapier pierces out of its mouth, and you see Ilmay pull it back, and the ghost just fade into nothingness.
Nice.
Anything
Okay,
else, Ilmay?
Yes, I am going to move some more to go here.
All right.
That's it.
That is your turn. That brings us to Alexios.
I am going to about here. All
right.
What is that red dot? Is that like a point?
That's
I
one
think
of the will
someone's-
of the wisp.
No, I think that little red
Oh.
dot is something that someone
Oh.
accidentally put on the... There's also a blue dot that someone accidentally put on there, too. That's fine.
I don't see the red one.
I only
The
see
red one's
one.
right
I
on
don't-
on Alexios right now.
I don't see either.
I don't
Really?
see the blue dot. I only see
I
the
see
red
them
dot.
both.
The blue dot is to the right of the tentacle.
I do not see the blue dot.
I don't see.
Well,
either
the
of them.
stream can see both.
Maybe it's from our lasers. Maybe it
Oh, I
glitched.
see. I do see it on the stream.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
Oh,
Alexios,
yeah, I
what you
see it
doing?
on stream. That's definitely our lasers.
I'm gonna bonus action.
There you go.
I'm gonna bonus action branding smite again,
With which weapon?
and
Your pistol?
yeah,
Okay,
I have one on me right now.
gotcha.
And I am going to shoot the will-o-wisp
Uh-huh.
next to Adagio.
You got it. Go ahead and make your attack.
23.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And
The blue dot is now directly on the center of Adagio's face.
Yeah, I see it.
There's a red one on Ryujin, so...
11 points piercing and 11 points radiant.
Okay, hold on.
So 22 in total.
It doesn't take all of that. But it is going to be enough regardless. So, you take your pistol, now glowing with radiant energy, and this will-o-wisp shatters. Unfortunately,
That's
Oh,
my
no!
final death save. That's it.
I
forgot
to
I'm out.
Adagio, go
Can
ahead and
I-
make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I like
Constitution
guardian
with
coil
what?
that at all?
It's
Uh,
not.
I'm
It's
on
not.
death saves.
It's a saving throw. It's not an attack. It's not damage.
That doesn't say already.
Oh, I have to.
Either
Do I
way,
get to
shot
save against this?
anything it
Possibly?
would-
No, no.
Oh.
There's nothing you can do. You're unconscious.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, so Adagio,
Again?
you take 2
Again?
points. You take 2 points of lightning,
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
and as you go, fucking shit, you turn and you see Anura's breath leave their body.
I get final words.
Holy
Do you
fuck.
want some final words, Anura?
But Ares!
Something.
Why would you-
Oh my god, no. As that happens, I want to reach for the statue of Huntress Alexandria in my pocket
Okay,
and have it in my hand.
you do so.
I thought we said final.
Adagio, I
That-
swear to God, do you have it prepared?
That brings us to you, Adagio. What are you doing?
Wouldn't it be nice if I prepared spells properly? I'm just kidding, I did.
Oh my fucking god, don't do shit like that.
Both said that y'all both have them prepared, or both have them.
Yeah, we always have them both.
Yeah, but there was one time where he
Okay.
did not, and I was the only one who prepared it, and then I almost
Wasn't
died
that
that session.
fun?
You know, true story, guys, so that you don't feel bad. In the home game that originated this storyline, in this fight, my girlfriend's character died.
Oh.
like
What?
dead,
Your
like
fiance's character?
Yeah, my now fiance's character died. I mean, she
You can
was
take a
she was
second and
resurrected.
kill things first,
She
though,
was
Adagio.
resurrected, but it was
died.
yeah. She died just like Anura and Adagio have both died in this battlefield.
Oh, nice.
You can kill things first if you want to. I'm dead. Nothing else is going to happen to me for a minute.
I can't do anything. No, fuck you. You can't. Sorry, Alexandria, not yours. Slam the diamond.
All right, so you're gonna go ahead and mark off those diamonds and mark off that 3rd level spell slot as you,
Get one more, so no one
in
will
a
die.
weird sort of reversal. As soon as Anura's done revivifying you, you're like, no, and you pour your
That's just-
diamond onto Anura's body. Okay.
Not today, motherfucker.
The diamond turns to dust, and Anura, you see a brief flash of a face you only know from a bust that Adagio now owns. Some man's face.
The fuck is
And-
this?
And then your eyes open.
Hades?
Okay, now I wanna use my full movement and just drag Nora away. We.
Yeah, so it'll be half movement if you're dragging someone. So
It's okay,
15
as long
feet.
as I'm far away from
Yeah,
that lightning bolt.
that's
So,
fine.
like, slow down us.
All right. So that brings us to Ryujin.
Aye, Captain. So,
got one more
I'm
bad
just gonna
guy.
Eldritch Blast the little ball of flaming, angry potential. You know.
Go ahead.
I'm at 1 hit point, right?
Yes, you're at 1 hit point.
All right.
Okay.
So the
You're
first one is gonna be a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
What the fuck? Okay.
It's a very small
Alright.
target.
18 is the second one.
18 also misses.
Bruh.
Unfortunately, it is an extremely small target. Almost hits, but these 2 eldritch energies just fire off and accidentally like hit your tentacle.
How small is this thing?
How small is it? Well, it's size tiny, if that gives you any indication. Is that your turn, Ryujin?
No.
What else are you doing?
Is it like basketball, a softball?
Oh,
tennis?
it's
my
more
God.
like a golf ball.
Jesus Christ. Whoever that may be. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna make a swing at it with the tentacle and pray.
Go ahead.
To Ares!
Son of a collar.
So is that a miss?
That is Ares!
What's happening?
That's a 7.
Oh my
Yeah, no, sorry. Splash, and the will-o-wisp goes. "Woo, woo." All right,
And I just
that's your
scream
turn,
like,
Ryujin.
Son of a bitch! Fuck you.
The will-o-wisp will, on its turn, strike out at Ilme.
Thank you for not following me.
You're not dead anymore, so it doesn't really care about you anymore. 13 to hit. Or sorry, not 13.
Nope.
I meant 23. I
Yeah,
carried
Different there, Sammy.
I carried the 4, and then I forgot about the 10s digit.
Guardian Coil.
We never said math was our
Uncanny
assumption.
dodge.
Okay, so it'll Guardian Coil will happen first, and then you'll Uncanny Dodge whatever's left.
6.
Nice.
Okay, so you only take 2 points of lightning damage. Alright, Quirky. No shit talking me in chat. Even Sammy's bad at math this week.
I did better at math than usual today, so that's happening.
Alright. That is its turn. Anura, you are up at 1 hit point.
Right, I'm gonna use all my
Prone.
movement to stand up.
Sure.
Or half
That's
my movement to
half your
stand up.
movement, yep.
That leaves me with 15 feet, so 5, 10,
Correct.
15. I'm gonna move right here where I can see the fucker.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
You got it. Go ahead and make your attack.
A fucking D20. I rolled a 20.
A natural 20?
Yeah.
Alright, roll that damage.
I went from a 1 to a 20.
Yeah. Also, by the way, Ryujin, I probably should have asked this long ago, but can the tentacle take damage?
Maybe. Just
Things
kidding,
we
I
should have
don't
asked
know,
ages
actually. Hold
ago.
Ages.
Refer to the character sheet.
Yeah. Let me know. Let me know.
5,
Damn
1,
it.
2,
I don't
3,
think it can,
4,
but
5.
maybe?
I had to
I
find
don't know. We'll
10
look at it
D6s.
later.
Ooh! Ooh! There's a lot of 6s in there.
Yeah.
There was 5 6s in that. 30, 35, 39. I can't do math now. 43 points of radiant damage.
Take your moment, Anura.
It actually
yeah.
doesn't say.
Alright, and then it probably
Uh,
can't, but I'll look at it later.
So for the guiding bolt, I want to pull it back like the arrow that I would have had, like a longbow kind of thing, or crossbow, like whatever I would have used if I went hunting with Huntress Alexandra, and I want to fire it directly through the center of it.
Still with Huntress Alexandra's statue in one hand, you pull back your other, and the guiding bolt energy courses through your arm, and you can see the constellation on your arm glow brightly with the radiant energy, and you fire this radiant bolt, and the will-o-wisp is just ignited in this radiant blast before it dissipates. Ilmay, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry.
That is fine. I think that's 13.
13. You take 3 points of lightning.
Okay, that's fine.
I spare the dying. I
No one's
saved the
dying.
lightning bolt. I want to save the will-o-wisp.
What?
What? Keep him as a pet.
Yeah, I don't know if it works like that, my man.
He absorbed
Let
panic.
me have this, goddammit!
He stole my life force. He's like mini me.
He did, that's
He
true.
killed me too!
He didn't steal your life force.
Either way, he's undead, so it doesn't really work that way. But
Alas,
you all take a moment, some of you very badly wounded, looking around, but no more threats seem to face you at the moment. And that's where we'll take our break.
It
Woo!
was basically useless in this whole battle.
You.
No.
Yeah,
You?
I like the immediate, like, as soon as something happens with the will-o-wisp, and it's just Adagio make a con save, DJ's immediate, no, I didn't know I did that, I forgot!
Alrighty, y'all. We will be back momentarily. Go take your pee break, grab a quick snack, do whatever you gotta do. But this is just the beginning of what's in store at this temple. We'll see you soon. Check out our brand new intermission screen. See you soon. Hello, and welcome back. We'll hop right back into the scene here. So, you guys are catching your breath after this crazy battle where 2 of you momentarily fell, but were resurrected. What are you guys doing?
I want to go back to the wall that I was chipping away at it and keep chipping away.
Aren't you like
Sure.
health
So you
don't
emerge from having just
don't
emerge from having just died. You limp your way over to the wall and just start chipping away again.
While
What's
I'm
everyone else
chipping
doing?
away, I just want to turn around and go, don't open any more fucking coffins.
Can I throw a rock at them?
No promises. And I open
Ding,
the
ding, ding.
coffin.
Did you throw a rock at me? Is that going to be an attack roll?
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll, Adagio.
You have like one
Oh,
HP.
shit.
Just add your dexterity modifier. That's it.
I have one of those. Ooh, it's a 10. I missed.
Okay, good.
Clink. Just hits the wall.
I'm going to turn around. Can I pick the rock up and turn it around and throw it directly at him?
Can I
Sure,
move
make an attack roll with dexterity.
Dex?
Just dex.
17.
You miss.
Damn it!
Clink, clink, clink. You guys are both so fucking exhausted from both just coming back to life.
I'm gonna flip them
Yeah,
off
any
and go
kind of
back to
exhaustion?
working on this.
No,
Did
you're not
see
actually you're not
anything?
mechanically exhausted. No.
Wait, I want to run up to Nora and grab their hands. Did you see anything? Did you see him? Did you see him? And I'm like, get in their face. Like, did you see him?
The guy from your the you made the bust of? Yeah, I saw him.
Man, the man of my dreams.
He's the man of your
Literally.
dreams. That's a really bad problem considering how we see him.
Can I go up to the brazier and like look at it? Because that's where the will-o-wisp came from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
I'm gonna
cast
just kind of
create
look at
water
it.
over the brazier?
Yeah,
You have
absolutely.
any spells?
No, I'm kidding. I don't have any
Oh.
more spell slots until we rest.
All right. So Ilme, what are you looking for?
I want to know if there's any like runes or anything around the brazier to try and figure out how those will-o-wisps came to be or anything like
Okay.
that.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
After she makes her check, I'm gonna walk over and be like, what you looking at?
That is a 23.
23. Looking sort of, and it's hard to sort of get all of the angles here because you're trying to avoid the flames. But you do see, sort of at the base of this brazier, 4 runes that seem to be identical runes, ancient, far beyond your comprehension. But as you look at them, it seems like one of them is glowing slightly, and as you watch, it sort of goes dormant and mashes the other 3.
Is there a way that I could take my rapier and like kind of scratch at them to like make so that they're not?
Okay.
I mean, they're
Gold.
carved into stone. You could.
I don't know if like my acid thing could like
I
eat away
see.
part of the stone.
Sure, I'd say if you give it maybe like 5-10 minutes of you just sort of like stabbing it into the flames, you can erode the glyphs enough that you feel like they've probably lost their vigor.
Hey guys,
Yep,
we made
yep.
it through the fire and the flames.
Through the fire and the flame. Okay. Alexios, Ryujin, what are you guys
That was
doing?
what I could have hoped for.
Or sorry, Adagio, you
Um,
came up to Ilme as she was stabbing this brazier.
I was gonna cast. I was gonna cast Create Water to like douse it, but also that's my last 3rd level spell slot, so maybe I don't want to.
If we rest for like, an hour, I can cast Create Water.
Can I?
I'm just gonna see if Ilme is like injured. Do it once over, be like, you bleeding over there?
I'm not that bad. I'm pretty sure you're worse off than I am. So
Then I'm just gonna heal myself. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, do I not have any healing abilities right now? I'm just gonna healing word myself. Just be like,
Good job, me. Just good job, me.
All right,
That's-
go ahead and cast the spell.
I did it on D&D Beyond, so it just gave me an 8.
You got it.
Can I
Well,
shout
well,
over from where I'm at, chipping up the wall, and be like, if I cast something on this to try and make it break, is that okay?
Is there
go for it.
Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the wall then.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Can we see the wall, or is this like slightly too far from the fire that it's like?
Uh,
some-
No, yeah, you can
Natural
see it. You can see it.
19.
Natural 19, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
How many spells do you have left?
6, 12. I can't do math. What's 12 plus 5? 17.
17?
20 points.
Okay. With your chipping away and the guiding bolt, you manage to dislodge 2 of the stones that sort of get pushed inward. And you can see now there's enough space for you to sort of glance through, and it's complete darkness. You, with your dark vision, you can see that there is a narrow hallway that extends forward from here.
Can I see anything in the hallway?
Just stone.
Okay. Can I, like, reach my hand through and try and pull the wall away that way now that I have the hole to, like, pull through?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll say it'll take you about, 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
But also with help from the rest of the party, you can make a large enough hole that you guys can all scramble your way in.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You said the sun was setting when we got here?
Yes.
Is it set yet?
What time? Yeah, I can tell what time it is. How many hours and stuff.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, you can't see the sun, but that entire fight took maybe, a couple minutes. So...
Can I just go sunbathe?
We're inside, right?
You're inside.
But I can walk outside. It's, right there.
Oh, sure. If you walk back outside, the sun has set enough that you're not quite sure if it's doing anything for you.
Fine, I'll just stay inside.
Let's slowly
Can we take
move
rest
forward.
here?
I say we should probably just rest a little bit, heal up some, because
I
a
agree.
couple of you actually died there. So,
Can
Yeah, we should take a nap. Yeah.
I get another
Yeah.
ball bearing real quick, Ilme?
yeah, hand her one. Or hand them one.
I'm gonna cast light on it and throw it down this hallway as well.
Tink, 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 tink. It sort of bounces a few times and then rolls. And then you guys feel another rumble from underneath your feet that causes it to bounce a bit more. And you see the hallway extends probably another 60, 75 feet, and then it seems like there's a larger chamber that it opens up into.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing,
Can I summon Kai and send him down?
Have you recast for Kai yet?
Shit, no, I haven't.
I mean, you are right in front of a brazier.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
I
do
can
it.
also cast create bonfire.
No, I'm gonna do it right now with this brazier.
Are we gonna take a short rest, guys?
I think that's probably a wise decision, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think we need
Okay.
it.
So now that the brazier is, as Ilme believes, dormant, and you have a hole directing you towards your next step, you guys feel comfortable a bit more with resting here in this crypt. So you guys can take a short rest,
Yeah.
chill for an hour. What's up, Adagio?
I was gonna say, can I just look at the other tombs? What were the other spirits?
Yeah, looking at the other tombs, they all seem to be around the same level of old, and they all seem to be tombs of great warriors. Many of them have symbols of Ares on various parts of their sarcophagi. You get the sense that if this did used to be a temple to Themis, that at least this room was co-opted by supporters of Ares before it was then abandoned by them as well.
Can we make sure all of those are very sealed?
Yeah, you guys do a quick little once over, but it seems like the room is fairly dormant right now.
Well, the spirit is out of this one already. Can I just open it all the way and see if it's gonna be cool?
Sure.
While we wait,
Are you gonna do that, Adagio?
I kind of want to. Does it seem
It's
like
up
a
to
bad
you.
idea, y'all? I feel like all the bad things already popped out of it. I'm gonna do it anyway. No one responded.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
Can I rage?
Sure.
I don't know. I hope I won't need that later.
I give the fuck up.
wait, what are you doing?
He's the one the coffin that you guys opened a little bit. He's gonna open it more.
So I rolled my hit die,
Sure.
right? Because I was just going to use 2 of them and, save the rest of them in case something happens, right? Yeah. I
Uh-huh.
rolled a 1 on both.
Sucks.
It's a 15. No, strength is 2. 16.
Okay.
You know what I got from that?
You guys
I got-
all hear this heavy scraping and thud as the lid of this coffin is pushed aside. Adagio, you look in and you see not even bones, just dust. And
Ow.
2 things are left sitting, seemingly untouched by time. You see what looks to be a beautiful warhammer that was probably at one point resting with the body that has long since decayed, but the warhammer seems completely fine. And a small, smooth stone covered in dust.
I want to pick up the stone.
Oh, I wonder
Pick up
what
the
it
stone.
could be.
You sort of like wipe the dust away,
Check it first. Damn it.
and you see on it the crossed axes of Ares.
That's 2 in the collection.
I have it.
Does
I have the
Ryujin
other
also
one.
have one?
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
one of
that'll be
the
3 amongst the 3 of us. Okay, well, I'm gonna add them both. I don't know if can I use this warhammer?
It's a martial melee weapon.
Ooh.
I think I let me see. That's on the skills, right?
It would be under
Oh,
proficiencies
it's
in
just-
languages on the left.
I have martial and simple weapons. So yes.
So it's a warhammer +2,
What?
Damn.
and that is a versatile weapon. So similar to your redemption, 1 hand 1d8, 2 hands 1d10.
You said warhammer +2?
Warhammer +2. Yep.
See, this is why I wanted to open them, because I thought there'd be something cool in there.
We're not opening any more of them.
And then the Ares.
Let's open all of them.
Yeah, you can just write a custom item. It would just be like
Yeah.
a stone of Ares or whatever.
Yeah, oh, there we go. Woots, now I have 2. Suck it. I love y'all.
Were either of those considered magic items?
Yes.
If y'all want to, I can cast Detect Magic and see if there's like any one of them that has, like
Yeah.
large amounts of magic coming out of it.
Yes.
I'm
Oh my fucking God.
identify.
Okay, I'm gonna
What
go
did
do
you say?
that.
I'm just gonna put stone with Ares on it.
That's fine.
Stone with,
Can
If
I?
I identify, I could just tell you what it does.
it's a stone with
But-
Ares symbol on it. What else can you do?
The Detect Magic was to see if there's what's in each of the coffins, like if there's anything where there's like a big one.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe Detect Magic can see through materials.
It says
I
the
think
presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
No. It can see
It's
through-
like a stone thick something.
It can't
like-
penetrate most
Stone.
barriers.
Oh, it can penetrate
Of
most barriers.
stone.
Is blocked by 1 foot of stone.
An
There you
inch
go.
of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or wood or dirt.
Or 3 feet of wood of dirt.
That'd
Yeah.
be a thick ass coffin.
Yeah, so I could say with the amount of stone, you'd be able to get faint feelings from some of these. And you do get faint feelings from almost all of them.
Are any of them stronger than the others?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Can I just open one?
No!
Like a
See
minus
what happens.
on.
No!
I can cast
That's-
augury.
Oh, 23.
Augury. Whatever you say that.
23, Anora?
Yes.
There doesn't seem to be much variety in the strength. There might be like some small variety, but you can't nothing is like, holy shit, something in there is super fucking powerful.
Okay, so there's nothing super fucking powerful. But we saw what happened last time we opened one of them.
Come on, Ryujin, let's open one.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
That's one. Let's go. I'm still raging, so I could definitely.
I want to go to this one.
I'll go
Alright.
over there and help.
Just a
I'm
little
gonna go to the
sneak
next
peek.
one. I'm going to
We're
the one.
gonna
next-
we're gonna go through this all over again, huh? This is
Okay,
gonna
do you-
turn really bad.
This is
Okay,
I'm gonna hang out
do you
right
want
here,
to roll,
ready to
Ryujin, or
help.
do you want me to roll? Because you have a
Uh,
negative strength, right? Right
I
now?
want to do it. I want to.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a
And you're-
negative strength, you-
And you're minus another additional one to what you are normally.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's do it.
This is about to happen.
Okay, so I rolled a 16.
Minus 2.
And that's mine. It's so 14.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's fucking heavy, dude.
Wait, is Kai back yet? Or I haven't done that shit.
You haven't done it.
Once you've done that,
All right,
right?
I'll after this, I'll summon Kai. Do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Adagio, I guess go
Ranger.
help them. if
I'll
they're-
do it, and I'm still raging because it's been like 3 seconds.
I'm gonna go over to where he's at, then where he's. I'm gonna go back and forth between the two with
How long can I
Nick
rage?
and
1 minute?
I think if a round passes where you don't attack or are not
Or
yourself
attack,
attacked, I think
then
it
it
drops. Yeah.
Well then, just normal strength because I'm the best at that in our group anyway.
Go ahead.
Are you though?
Is it advantage? Yeah, I have the highest strength.
Alexios is very strong. All right.
I'm not helping you, so
How rude.
I guess I'll help him. Fuck it.
Okay,
They're not
cool.
gonna
That was a
stop
natural-
anyway.
It was a natural 1, so thank you.
I said I'm helping you.
And the other one, what did I say that was? A +2 is a 13, so that definitely did not open. I'm gonna smash my new Warhammer on the coffin.
Doink.
Is there anything cool on my Warhammer? Like, does it have any like cool inscriptions?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
All these checks. It's in my.
Ryujin and Ilme, you
That
could
is
try a
a
different coffin
plus-
if you
Yeah.
want to.
Said investigation. That's intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's +0.
So what is it?
That's a 15.
Yeah, so you do see an inscription carved into it in a language you don't speak.
Have I seen the language before?
Yeah. It looks like dwarvish runes.
Is
Show
that-
me!
There we go. I was like, is that Nora or is that Alex?
That's me.
You're standing right next to me. What does this say?
What does it say?
Beware my wielder.
Okay. I'll tell him that.
Where
No,
did I put this stupid
Okay,
hammer?
no, I'm not going to tell him that. I'm not going to tell him that.
What do
I'm
you
going
tell
to
him?
tell him that
Oh, there it is.
says... I don't know.
And then I'm gonna. What is it? What the heck did I just?
I'm
press on?
going to tell him that it says I'm a really fucking cool axe, and that's all.
Go ahead and make a deception check with disadvantage. Because it's not an axe. So why would it be inscribed that way?
Too late.
You said it.
And then-
the first roll was a nat 20.
Nope.
Second roll was a 19.
Adagio, make an insight check.
A deception.
And my passive insight is already 16. What is insight? Wisdom? Insight, where you at? Oh, that's a +6. Okay, let's see. Let's roll. Come on. It's a natural 20, so +6.
Oh! Anora's full of shit.
I want to bonk him with my Warhammer. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna hit you with my really cool battle axe.
Do it, man. You won't.
Can
You
I
have, like,
take
100 points.
Ryujin
I
to
can tap
another
this.
coffin and have him help me open it?
Absolutely yes.
I will
Okay.
tell
Until we get
Adagio
at least-
what it
Go ahead.
was this time.
I'm gonna
Make a
walk
strength
over here
check.
and watch.
Oh my gosh!
Dude.
No, it's a 13.
Don't you
Can I-
have
wait.
advantage?
Yeah.
That
Is
was
it
an
helping?
advantage.
Oh,
God,
shit.
y'all.
No,
I don't
we're-
know. These guys, these stones have been in this exact position for centuries upon centuries. They
Unless
want to
you
be there.
To try, but
Okay.
30 gallons of water inside the tomb so that it opens and like flows open.
I don't know if it works. I think you need to see the container, don't you?
It is a container. I'm
Right, but like,
seeing
I think you
it,
need to be able to
looking
see
at
the
it.
inside.
I'm looking at it.
I
Okay,
think.
well,
Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't it say open container?
I don't know.
I think yeah.
Try
open
another
container
one.
or
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
container.
just
try.
stand over
I'm
here.
gonna try
Oh,
one
yeah.
last time and then completely give up. Like I'm gonna
Try
do
one
this.
of the ones I'm
forever.
standing next to.
Okay, I'm gonna. You want to help me?
I'll help.
Because that'll make life easy. Ah, la la la. Where
I
am
like
going?
how
Why do I
I'm
keep
not
swiping
actually
like this?
helping. I could have been helping this whole time. I could have wild shaped and opened it with something
You could
strong.
have enhanced ability and all this good stuff on regular people, but
I can't. No, I can't. It's second level.
that was a natural 20, and well, 22 because my +2. The other one was a 4.
So which one's opening?
This one right in front of Ryujin.
Okay.
Okay.
So back over here.
Now die.
And it blows
Dasha
up.
is possessed once again. Fireball on myself.
And you all just sort of look over into it. And all you see is a shield
I take it.
with Ares symbol.
Do we hear any voices again? Fuck!
Ryujin, make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at this. All right, cool beans. Okay. So I rolled 17, but that's plus 7. Oh shit.
Okay. So, you look at this shield, and you feel this cold presence inside you before you push it out, and you see another ghost behind you. Roll initiative again, I guess.
If
Let's
nothing
go.
else showed up, right? That was it.
I wanted to
So
run
far.
the action forward.
Is there anything cool about the
I'm
shield?
no longer rolling initiative. Holy fucking shit.
I got 18.
Hold on. I gotta roll for the
That's
ghost.
how many of us there are. Yay!
Can I give the ghost disadvantage?
No!
Can I give the ghost disadvantage?
Alright,
I got
who...
a nat 20 for 23.
23 for Alexios.
Okay, well now we know we can't open all the other ones. Or we can open them one at a time.
Yeah.
Alright, anyone 20 to 15?
18.
19.
17.
19 Ilme. 18 Ryujin.
Yes.
15 to 10.
I was 17.
Oh, sorry, 17 Adagio. And Anura, what you got?
Got a 3. I rolled a 1 again. I rolled a different dice, thinking maybe it'll be better. I rolled a 1 again.
Crazy. Alright, I guess we're going back to the combat screen.
Woohoo!
Alright, Alexios, you are up, my friend.
I can't. Where?
Charisma.
Owlbear. Once again, I am going to bonus action branding smite
Okay.
and shoot for.
Like shooting over my head.
Huh?
You're like shooting over our heads.
You can step
Listen,
into
at
the-
this point, if somebody gets hit, y'all all ask for.
Oh my
Why are
God.
we opening up
Oh, shit! I said not to.
And then you helped.
But they weren't gonna stop.
It's a 24 to hit.
24 certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
20 feet of fire, of misfire.
We're just never gonna move on to the next part.
Oh,
See what
that
areas
was
people have.
very.
Yeah.
That was the D10 was cocked, but where the fuck? Okay. 12 piercing and 11 radiant.
Okay. This pistol, and it momentarily, Ryujin is like, his ears are ringing, as are Adagios and Anura's, as this pistol just fires between all of them and hits this ghost.
Jesus.
Anything
And
else, Alexios?
The second one is 17.
Okay. That hits as well. Go ahead and roll damage. And I believe that's the last gun, that's the last piece of ammunition in your chamber. I believe that's number 8, right?
I can't. Damn, I didn't say that I reloaded during the short rest.
Nope. You did.
So
Didn't.
I guess so.
Yeah.
10 points of piercing.
Okay.
Swear.
Yep, I used my bonus action. So, yep, that's it.
All
Thanks
right.
a lot, everyone.
That brings us to Ilme.
Alright, so I shall move
Turn it back.
here. And pull
Okay.
out my rapier and attack.
Go ahead.
What number is that? 27?
27 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Did we even finish our short rest yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it?
You couldn't have been opening tombs and stuff during a rest.
Yeah, I just figured it was afterwards. 16
Yeah.
plus 6.
I'm pretty sure we'd gone through it all. the way.
22 points of piercing and 4 acid.
Fucking hell.
That was quick. Sure. The ghost just vanishes.
Again! Let's open another one!
Oh my god.
Another one!
No.
Wait. So what was the shield that I picked up? What is it? Just a shield?
I mean,
Anything
the fact that it's still here after untold centuries, it's probably some sort of magical shield.
I take it. Can I,
That is
Alexios?
so
Can you tell me what this is?
It takes 10 minutes
gonna
to cast
take the
Identify,
shield.
right?
And identify. Yeah. If I
Okay.
was to cast it.
Bring Kai by out. He does
I
that.
appreciate you.
You sit down with the shield and cast Identify, and the answer appears to you. It is a shield of missile attraction.
What?
What? What?
I love
Shield
It's my-
of missile attraction.
It's my
What does that
favorite
mean?
item. Let's
In
open another one.
D&D, missile just means like ranged
Magic
projectile.
missile, right? Oh,
So
no, okay.
people would focus more on him than the rest of us.
So the item, when holding the shield, you have resistance to damage from ranged weapon attacks, but it is cursed. If you attune to it, removing the shield fails to end the curse on you, and whenever a ranged weapon attack is made against a target within 10 feet of you, the curse causes you to become the target instead.
Oh.
I take it. What happens?
No, no.
I take it. I
Don't
take
attune to it.
Taking it
I
does
take-
nothing, but you have to attune to it to get any of its positive or negative
Well,
effects.
I can get someone to remove the curse. Then it's a pretty good shield.
But don't attune to it.
I
because
can
you
remove
don't-
curses.
Let's
I'm
go.
just gonna.
I can
want
do
to see.
that.
Because the ranged attack part of it, if you're standing next to something and Adagio or I was to make a ranged attack, that would go towards you then, right?
What if I was
Oh,
behind?
isn't it the target of the
Would
spell?
it just go? "Whew," hit me?
If you are making a ranged attack against a target that is within 10 feet of you, then yeah, theoretically it would bounce back to you.
Okay. So yeah, I just want to tune to it until the curse is removed.
Another?
As
Oh my god.
For the
We're not gonna
record,
stop.
hold on, just to clarify, the curse cannot be removed until the curse is placed upon someone. So you would have to
Okay.
attune to it to become cursed, and then you could remove the curse.
So
We
what
just
if
need
I
to make
tune
sure
to
we-
it and then Adagio removes the curse?
There you
Well, they
go.
remove the curse from him, but the shield will still be a cursed item. Is someone
Yes.
else attuned to it?
Correct.
Weird AF.
So, but it wouldn't be cursed if I have it if the curse is removed after.
Correct.
All right, sick.
Oh,
Let's
that's-
do it.
Does
Not
Ryujin
right
are
now.
spending
What
the
would your
shit
armor
out
class
of me
be?
right now.
My armor class is 19 right now.
And then with the shield, it would be 21?
Wait, what? What's the plus?
No,
for
I
the
think
shield?
because he already has a shield as part of that AC, so he'd be swapping out that shield
Yeah.
for another.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You said what was the curse aside? What was the the cool thing? Like the non.
It makes you resistant to damage from ranged weapons.
Let's keep
Oh,
up
okay.
being.
So like crossbows and bows and arrows. and stuff.
Yeah, not magic, but weapons. Yeah,
Gotcha.
But any
Okay.
ranged attack would come towards him.
ranged weapon attack.
Let's
Oh, okay.
open another one and just have Ilme stab them in the throat again.
Exactly.
This is really offensive. We are not gonna do this anymore.
But there's cool stuff inside.
I make cool stuff.
Alexios, we're
True, but this is
outnumbered.
ancient.
But you don't make us really cool things all the time. These are easy.
Alexios, we're outnumbered. I think we just gotta
asked.
let
I'm
it go.
constantly offering.
These are like loot boxes.
Okay, but look, I found a warhammer I didn't know I wanted.
I just
Okay.
Alexios, I agree with you on this one, but we're outnumbered. They're going
I
to do it
use
no matter
more
what.
magic than weapons, so I mean, finding a weapon.
I will.
Another
literally
rumble
go
from beneath you.
outside and go to sleep.
Can I? Oh, we already opened opening. Are we going through that? Or are we like long resting? Because
I agree with
You guys just short rested.
Let's go
Yeah.
through the opening. I'm gonna go to the opening and go through it.
I'm gonna
All
cast
right.
daylight through my drift globe.
Okay.
There's already a light in there. No, there's not. It's gone by
No,
now.
there's not. And then I'm gonna throw it in there. Just gonna toss it like a baseball. Kind of fun.
You guys can now see
I'm
this
gonna use
clearly illuminated hallway.
I'm gonna keep going into the next chamber.
Okay, yeah. I'll follow Honora then. I'll be behind them.
I'll be
Okay.
in the middle.
All right.
I'm reloading.
Sure.
I will just follow.
I am also turning invisible.
Okay.
I'm trying not to step on Ilme's toes.
I
Yeah.
no longer have Pass Without a Trace because I died.
So, you guys make your way through this now brightly lit stone hallway, and you can see this hallway is ancient, just as ancient as the area that you have just left. And you find yourselves as the tunnel opens wide in an octagonal stone room. And you can tell from various parts that there was probably marble elements here at one point as well. And right in the center of this room, you see a beautiful, long-dried fountain. And there are remnants of broken benches and such on the walls, up along the walls of this room. No seeming door out, no other entry or exit than the one you just came in through. And you do see, hold on, you do see along all of these walls some more murals, even more faded than the one that you just broke through, but still present.
Was there like an altar or
Nope, just a fountain.
just the fountain? And
Yeah,
these, like,
this doesn't seem. I mean, it's not big enough to hold a Titan, so you get the sense this is probably not the last chamber in this temple.
Can I
Can
go
Can I
check out
cast
the
create
murals?
water on the fountain?
Sure. You cast Create Water, and the bottom of the fountain begins to fill with this magical water, and you see slowly it begins to pour down from the top of the fountain. And you see along the floor of this chamber are these small grooves cut into the stone, and as the fountain begins to pour freely, you see water begin to flow through these grooves, almost like reaching out like a spider web from the fountain towards the edges of this room, where it sort of glows slightly in the floor. But nothing else happens.
Can we follow them? Like
What's up
up
with
to
the
the wall?
murals?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like if the fountain's in the center of the room, this glowing water like spreads out to each corner of the room.
Can I look at one of the murals?
Sure.
Can I do
Go
what
ahead.
Honora did earlier and just be like knock knock knock, try to see if there's anything? follow?
Absolutely. Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna start doing it on a different mural.
Wait,
Sure,
so
go
how
ahead.
big is this fountain? Because
Oh, it's probably like 10 feet tall.
okay.
For
yeah,
my
so-
investigation, it was a 21.
Okay.
21 as well.
All right.
Hey.
don't-
You guys both knock along these walls. You don't hear anything like the wall that you came through. It seems just to be solid wall all the way through. But you do see some of these murals, and unlike the mural that you just came through, these murals seem to be of a much different feel. You see these verdant mountains and people in beautiful togas and robes, building communities or farming or creating things. And you see people coming to a site beyond two twin mountains. And another scene, you see people bowing before a larger-than-life woman in a beautiful robe. You get a sense that these are murals of Themis.
Okay. Can I go up to the fountain and look for any kind of runes or anything like that?
Yeah, can I as well?
Sure, make an Arcana check.
Does this feel like the level that the rumbling was coming from?
No, it still feels like it's below you.
Oh God.
21.
But not directly below you, like it's below you and somewhere. 21, you do see some runes. You can't quite figure out what exactly they do or activate, but there is certainly something inherently magical about this fountain.
Can I call over Anura and show them, being as they know like 7 languages?
That's fair. That's fair. I'll go over then.
Yeah, I mean it's not a language. They're ancient arcane runes. So you're about as lost as Ryujin is.
Alexios, do you know what this is? Do you think Themis? Do you?
I'll try to see if Themis is answering.
You hear nothing.
The Miss Julie just ignoring us.
That's unsettling. She's helping, but she's not.
Does the
talking.
fountain look full?
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Okay.
Sure. You cast Detect Magic. There's definitely magic coming from the fountain. And to a lesser extent, magic coming from all of these little trails of glowing water.
Should I drink the water?
Please don't drink the water.
Drink the water.
I kind of want to drink the water. What if I like dip my hand in the water? I just want to see if it like does anything to me physically.
You dip your hand in. It feels warm.
Your hand is gone. It's actually ice.
Drink the water. I'll cup it.
You cup it. You drink it. This is water that Ryujin created, so you have a mouthful of salt water.
I hate you so much. You're a
I
monster.
hand Adagio my flask, and I say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Here, have some water. Have some water."
If I create water, is it like spring water? Cause
Sure.
yay.
You just
I'm not
reject
going
my
to.
flask. You're just gonna reject my
I'm gonna
gift.
check it. I'm gonna empty the
Oh.
flask.
For where the
The flask
Water
was full of salt
flows to
water.
in those 4 corners, can I go investigate the 4 corners that flow to?
Not 4 corners, 8 corners. It's an
8 corners.
it's an
my bad.
octagonal shape. Looking at it, you don't see anything particularly interesting about the corners of the room. It just seems like it's a fairly geometric design, and so it's like pleasing to the eye.
Can I like climb up onto the top of the fountain to see if I can like get a bird's eye view of the room and see like
Sure.
everything?
It's wet and slippery now, but you manage to sort of climb yourself up and look at the room, and you don't see anything in particular.
Okay. Are those runes glowing? Right?
Yeah, they are glowing faintly.
Can I take some of the water and splash it over the runes?
Yeah, so sorry, the runes are at the bottom of the fountain, so they are completely submerged in the
okay.
water right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I put the hand with the link on it, or the hand with the ring with the link?
Oh, he's frozen.
Yep, he froze for all of us.
I assume what he was going to say is put it in the water.
I think
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
I'm gonna
Right,
assume
so-
that's what I'm guessing.
He puts it in the water, and nothing happens.
I want to insight check the room.
Vibe check. Room's weird.
Does
Vibe
I've been
check.
around this long enough? Does this room feel like there's a hidden door or something?
I mean, you would assume that there's probably another way out. Yeah.
There has to. What if I just drop this?
Sammy, I have a deal for you. If I can solve a Rubik's Cube in less than 2 minutes, will you give us a hint?
Sure.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, let me shuffle it real quick.
I'll get a timer ready.
I've never solved a Rubik's Cube in my life. I don't know how. I listen, for Christmas one time, my dad got me this perfectly round Rubik's Cube with like a bunch of shit inside. I just threw it away. I like.
Okay.
I
All
didn't
right,
throw it
you
away,
ready,
but, like,
You ready, Anora?
Friggin-
Like
Can
3
I
years
look at it real
later, I
quick
just-
before I do
Sure.
set the timer?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, ready. Tell me when to go.
Ready, set, go.
Can I, instead of checking the walls, check the floors?
Sure, make an investigation check.
I hate those. I don't add anything to it.
Oh, I lost a piece. Where'd it go?
That's a natural 1. What a beautiful floor.
Looks like a
Anything on
stone
the
floor.
ceiling?
Damn it.
Ceiling looks made of stone.
So
it's just
the
fountain, the
the
ruins,
water
grooves
that's
on the
going to
floor.
the corners, does it look? Is it like pooling at the corners? Does it look like it's going underneath?
It seems to have like reached the corners, and it's at this point like fairly still. Like it's not currently flowing.
Okay,
Should
so
we
it, okay.
overflow this fountain, you guys think? What if I just add more water?
Ah!
It's my last 3rd level spell slot, and unlike you guys, I don't get my spells like every
I
hour.
don't either.
Did I do?
1 minute.
That's a lot, but I guess it also tells us if like the floor has everything like on it.
I don't know what else to do here.
Alexios gone? Alexios, please come back.
The brains of the group.
You.
You're almost there, Anna.
Done.
Okay. You
Show
have
the
earned a
cube.
clue. You have earned yourself a clue.
Yay!
Why could have been a 30? That's actually my new record.
All right. Here's your clue. Is this temple used to be a temple, right? It used to have a purpose. So all of these chambers, all these rooms, it's not designed as a dungeon. It's designed as a temple where you would meet a titan.
Okay, so I am going to pull out. What am I going to pull out? Let's see here. What do I have that I would be willing to give away?
I'm gonna take one of the health potions, I guess, then as like a little sacrifice.
I'll take redemption. No, I'm just kidding.
I will pull out my mirror that I still have,
Okay.
I still do.
and offer it as an offering and put it in the pool.
That's what I'm
Okay.
gonna do with the health potion, but I'm gonna open it so that it goes into the pool as well.
Okay. A little bit of red goes into this blue of the fountain, and the mirror bloop, plops in.
And when I put it in, I'm just gonna say this is my offering to Themis.
Can I toss in a couple gold and I'll say the same thing?
Okay. Blink, blink. 2 gold.
I want to create food. It's food and water. But I just want to make a bunch of lemons.
A bunch of lemons, sure. Blink, blink, blink. Are you dropping them in the pool?
Themis, yeah, has made me. When Themis gives you lemons,
Themis
you make
gives me-
lemonade.
That's going on the quotes list.
Alexios, you doing anything?
Is he back?
Yeah, he's back.
Oh.
Hey, what do I have to do? What did I miss?
We're giving
an
offerings
offering.
to the Titaness.
I'll give her 5 gold. Why not?
You missed me getting us a clue by solving the Rubik's Cube in less than 2 minutes.
5 gold go into the fountain, and you all just sort of like stand over the fountain with your offerings inside it, waiting for something to happen. Another rumble from beneath you. Sort of sends like a Tyrannosaurus Rex ripple through the fountain. Nothing else happens.
I'm taking my lemons back. Damn you, Themis.
I can't exactly just
Okay.
take my health potion back, so...
Yeah, that health potion's
I
gone,
opened it.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take my mirror back. So Themis is all about balance and like neutrality. So I'm trying to think, what would Themis want as an
Everyone go to the
offering?
4 corners of the
Okay.
room.
Wait, Themis is like all about balance, right?
Everyone go to an opposite corner.
Is Themis
Before I
really
left-
Thanos?
What was that, Alexios?
Before I left, did y'all hear me say that I wanted to try and put
Yeah.
like my hand? Oh,
Yeah, it did nothing.
Yeah.
it just blinked. Or
Okay, so this is like a temple. We've been to other
Oh my
temples,
fucking god.
like Apollo's temple
Sure.
and things. And so
Yeah.
it's like the first room was like a cemetery / podium where you would, I don't know, speak to your peaceful peoples
Sure.
with a mural behind it. And this room is a fountain. What did Themis say about having like peaceful places around because she's great or whatever? Okay, so that would be this.
Can I just meditate and start casting druidcraft so that there's like more nature stuff?
Sure. You can do whatever you want.
I don't fucking know.
Little
Annoying me.
weeds begin to sprout out through the stones on the floor.
I'm just gonna sit next to the fountain, like cross-legged, and just start meditating to be like in a nice calm little mind space, and just try and think about all the things that we've done and what was the right thing to do, what Themis would want, and meditate about all the things. Think about the Goliath that we killed that we probably should have let go, and realizing how what Themis would want would be to, if something's running away, you let it go. Stuff like that. I'm just trying to like reach the mindset of what Themis would want.
Okay.
and toss in some
Go
gold
ahead
to
and
skip that
make
part.
go ahead and make a religion check.
Okay.
I still think we should each go to an opposite corner so there's someone in every corner where the water went
There
at
are
once.
8 corners.
There's 8 corners.
Yeah. we don't have
Okay, there's 5 of us.
That's
plus
3
George,
corners.
Plus Kai, and then
No.
I can summon a familiar with a wild shape. That's 8.
Oh, have we seen your familiar yet?
time.
Up to
Okay.
you to have.
So do I only have advantage if it's something with?
Yeah. You do not have advantage on this.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Making sure.
That's 8. Okay, I can do math.
Could I just like sit next to the fountain with just like a really basic generic
21, 22.
cross-legged
Sorry,
post?
22.
Sure. So with the 22, Ilme, I mean, like, none of you guys are students of Themis because there was no books on Themis growing up. So all you know about Themis is what you've learned so far since you've been able to talk to her. But you're right. She appreciates balance. She represents morality and law and order. And it's challenging because you've never seen a temple like this for the gods. Temples for the gods that you've seen are basically just like a room. You walk in and, you know, maybe you put a sacrifice down and you pray, like you're there. And this doesn't seem to be that. And maybe the Titans just did things differently, but you have no historical documents to tell you one way or the other. You can sort of assume that they did things differently since you're standing in a fucking chamber that is not the temple. So you spend some time thinking about, okay, so if there are like multiple chambers to get to like the temple, what purpose do those chambers hold? The first one seemed to be some sort of crypt, some sort of meeting space. This one has a fountain. You're not sure how many more are ahead of you, or if the next room is the temple. You don't know.
Just fucking break through the walls.
But this has to serve some sort of specific purpose. If people used to be able to come in here to meet Themis herself and plead their case or you know, ask for her judgment, then this was the path they walked in order to get an audience with her. So each of these rooms has to do something along that road. That's all you get.
Okay.
Splash
Can
your feet in
I
the fountain, that's all
look
I
back
can
at
think of.
can I look back at the murals and see if I find a mural that kind of like shows a fountain or something like that to see if it'll like help connect with what we need to do?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can we, like, I don't know, bless ourselves with water from the fountain?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Looking around, on each of these walls, it seems like there's different sort of tableaus happening. Some seem to be related in a sequence with each other. Some just seem to be other sort of scenes. But you purposely try to find any sort of instance where you can see that temple beneath those two twin peaks, because you know that's where you are. And you see lots of different times where they pop up on the walls. And sometimes it's clear what the mural is showing. Other times it's not so clear. But you always do see like a steady stream of people coming into the temple. So you know it was done. You see people coming into the temple with baskets of food and sacrifices or whatever. You also see people at the base of the mountains bathing.
Okay, I hop
Put
in.
yourself in the fountains. I was right.
I hop in the fountain and I tell everybody else, hop in, we're bathing.
Ah.
In our armor?
I'm just
Yep.
telling you, after the day I've had with school and this fucking oral exam, that was the only validation I needed to not feel like a dumbass.
So, you all jump into this fountain
Yes.
and just
Not
begin
jump
like
in, like,
just begin
calmly get in the fountain, please.
Is there like
cleansing yourself.
is
Instead of
there
being
like a stream of water that's like going down into the fountain?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'll stand under there. Is there enough for all 5 of us?
Yeah, I mean, like, if some of you are, like, taking water from the base and some of you are taking water from the top and just sort of trying to wet yourselves or cleanse yourself in some way, there is enough for you guys to all sort of be doing that at the same time.
And I just, like, Adagio, create water above us. Let it fall like a...
I already used my last 3rd level spell to
Shit.
create stupid lemons for Themis.
That are still just, like, chilling outside the fountain at this point.
What if we already...
Adagio gives you lemons.
You make lemonade. Get to it.
So, you all spend some time cleansing yourselves in this fountain. And it's Ilmay who notices first that there's an open archway on one of the walls.
Put the
And you
banana-
swear it wasn't there before. But there's
Okay,
certainly
wait.
an archway there now.
I want to go back to that original room and put down the lemons I had in front of all those crypts. Just like
Sure.
a couple in front of them. Be like, my bad. I'll use your hammer wisely.
Okay.
And to like pay our respects, cleanse ourselves, move on, and we.
Let's go.
Okay. You guys push onward. Who's leading?
Honora, you can see
And we-
in
Yeah,
the dark.
I can
Wait,
see.
no, I have my drift globe. It's still casting daylight.
That's true. That's true. So, you guys move through this next narrow hallway. And it's good that you have the drift globe up. Because, as you enter into the next room, you see that over time, the mountains must have shifted in some way. And you are looking at half of a room, and then a huge gaping chasm, and then maybe 50 feet across from you, the other half of the room. But looking down, this chasm goes on as far as you can see, deep into this mountain. It's hard to sort of tell what the room used to be. It looked fairly octagonal in shape like the previous room, but it has been so destroyed and so separated that it's impossible to tell now. But you hear again, much louder now, almost seeming to echo from the chasm and a bit in front of you. But you certainly get the sense that whatever is making that sound, you're certainly getting closer.
Is there a
I think it is
door on the other
across.
side?
Yeah. I mean, it's an open archway.
I can get us across. I'm gonna turn into a giant owl and carry them across the chasm one by one.
I want to ask a question.
Oh, well, do that first, yeah.
Are we Sure, we're gonna fight whatever's making that noise on whatever spell slots we have left.
I want to just get on the other side of the chasm. Because if we get across the chasm and we stop there doing the wild shape thing, I'll get that wild shape back when we rest.
I won't have a lot to help y'all with, but I'll still be there morally.
I'm fine with resting once we get on the other side of the chasm.
Sounds like it could kill. Two of us
I'm just
died
saying,
today.
if we get across to the other side of the chasm, that way when we go into the fight, I have 2 wild shapes left.
But also, would Themis want us fighting and killing whatever is down there?
Probably not, but they might not have a
Themis
choice.
probably doesn't know what's going on in here after being gone so long.
But she'll still judge us.
I know everything that's going on here.
Oh, now you want to talk.
Getting through to my final chamber is part of the test. You've done well so far. I admit, time has turned this temple into something else entirely. For instance, this used to be the sacrifice chamber. And yet here it stands now. Another crunch. I do not know what creature lies beyond, but I can sense it. It is scared.
Okay, so let's get across this chasm, and then we can rest.
I have a question for you, Samuel.
Yeah.
So in theory, if I have 2 spell slots, you said how far is it from this chasm, like across?
It's about 50 feet.
In theory,
Oh god.
in this moment,
Yeah.
I could be Nightcrawler
Oh my god.
and
Misty
Misty
Step?
Step 30 feet and then another 30 feet, right?
Sure.
Or
But
can
didn't you
send
already
your
you already
stuff-
used one for the
Yeah.
create water? So you only have one.
That's true.
You get, I'll catch up. It's fine.
Roll of power. Oh,
Okay. No, I was
Yeah.
just curious about that because I know that it's you teleport to an unoccupied space 30 feet, and obviously if there's nothing there, it's unoccupied. So I was just thinking, I was like, wow.
That is true. You would
shouldn't.
immediately start falling.
Yeah. So I'd have to like aim up and
Yeah.
then like time it.
Yeah. I will also say, Ilmay, with your passive perception, in between sounds from whatever creature lies beyond, you hear a voice that you don't expect to hear. It's a voice you've never heard before, but it sounds like it's coming from a good chunk of the way down this chasm. And it just sort of wafts its way up to you, and you can only barely catch it. But it sounds like some female voice. I said keep your fucking hands off me. That's it.
Guys, there's something else. There is a person down there.
like, should we climb down there, or are we just gonna get there? by going to these?
Dashio, can you send your drift globe down? Like, how far away can it be from you?
Also,
No.
I can turn into a giant bat, and I have 60-foot blind sight then, and I can just fly down till I see what it is and come back up.
60 feet of me.
I could also send Kai, right? Because I did that during the short rest.
It has to be within 60 feet of me.
Okay.
How
We
far
could-
can Kai get before it becomes a problem for you to not be able to see through his eyes? Either way, I'm turning into a giant bat for this. I'm not turning into a giant owl because the bat has blind sight.
What does my drift globe do to that? Disco balls? Wee. I'm just gonna send the drift globe down while we think about it.
So you're gonna send it down
Samuel,
60
do
feet?
You know?
Or like 50.
You can communicate telepathically with him while you're within 100 feet. It can go further than that, but that's the only range where you can communicate telepathically.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious because I did take the 2 feats for the Pact of the Chain. Well, not, but I can't speak. You know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna do the bat thing because Kai could get to a point where you can't talk to him anymore if something's happening.
Okay. I mean, I could
And
always
if something's
snap
bad,
him
I'm
back.
coming back up if something's
What
bad.
happened the last time you went ahead of us? You met a freaking Drachmae.
If something's bad, I'm coming back up.
How about this? I'll send Kai with you, and if something absolutely horrible happens, just tell him to come back.
I
And
can't talk, but I will
Well, I'll
motion
jump.
back up. Yes.
Featherfall.
oh shit, yeah, that's right.
I'll motion for him to come back up.
It's a
So
shame
what's
we never
happening?
figured out that spider sign language, eh?
This is
Oh,
a
be
bat.
spider.
Bats don't have hands.
Bat sign. You know.
So, Bat Anura
That's-
is heading down.
Yes.
Are you a giant bat or a bat?
I'm a giant bat.
Okay. So, this enormous winged creature flies down. Go ahead and make a stealth check for the bat, please.
Okay, and that's using its dex?
Yeah, that's Dex.
It has a higher dex than I do. That is 19.
Okay. So you descend, and descend, and descend. And now you can hear as well a voice, maybe 2? Some dark or deep voice speaking a language you don't understand. And then that female voice again. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Just back off. Keep going down, down, maybe 300, 400 feet. And then you see something strange on the edge of the chasm, on the opposite side, so the forward side. There are stairs carved into the stone, and a beautiful archway carved with intricate, skilled fingers. And you can see torchlight from through that doorway, like you're looking down a long hallway. And you see these 4 tall, lean figures and 4 smaller figures, but because they're the ones holding the light, they're in silhouette to you. But you just recently saw some of these creatures in the arena, and so you can recognize the 4 taller creatures as stone giants. But the creatures they're with seem to be human, or at the very least humanoid, prisoners. With the one in the back seems to be particularly feisty and seems to be the one struggling. And you can see she has dark brown skin and these black going gray dreadlocks tied in the back. She's struggling.
About how far down is this?
About 400 feet down from where the party is.
Can I motion for Kai to go back up and tell them
Sure.
what's happening? Because he's seen it, right?
Yeah.
Just really quickly.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt, but random ADHD thoughts that I think you'd enjoy. Could you just imagine they're all in this conversation down there? Honora's a giant bat scoping it out with Kai, and you just see one of us fall screaming down. The randomness, I think, is just really funny.
Yeah.
That is all.
Anura, go ahead and make a perception check for me as well.
Okay. Based on what?
The bat's perception? Or do you mean
So-
it's based on sight?
Okay. So is this using the blind sight though, or normal sight?
It would be normal
Because if
sight.
it's blind sight, okay. So if it's blind sight, the bats is based off of hearing, and then I get an advantage. But I was
No,
making sure.
yeah, it's a normal sight.
Okay. That's 21.
Okay. So you do see the giant that's wrestling essentially with this woman in the back finally just drops his torch and just like pins her up against the wall and shouts something at her in a language you don't speak. But because of the change in the light and the change in orientation, you can see the light reflects oddly in her eyes. And it seems like this woman, proud as she is completely blind.
Oh shit. I don't know what to do. Can I like make some noise somewhere and try and distract them?
Sure. I mean, you can make some noise from where you are.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh god. And this is still me because it's charisma based. 19.
19, okay. The giant in the back stops, still one hand holding the blind woman in place. He sort of like shoves the other woman to another one of the giants. And he alone comes back to the doorway and sort of peers out. Are you trying to be seen, or are you trying to hide?
I'm trying to hide, but if he comes out, there's still stairs that he'd have to walk down to get to the bottom of the chasm, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. And you don't actually looking at the stairs. You're not even sure they go down to the bottom of the chasm. They may just go down to a different part of the wall.
Okay, I want to not try and be seen, but I want to try and lure him fully out onto like the stairs.
Okay. So, as he comes out, he sees a flash of your wings heading down. Go ahead and make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh god. Okay, that one, and then... Okay, one was a 16, one was a 17.
Okay. He looks down. Tries to get a glance at you. There's another little glance. And then turns and walks back to the hallway. At this point, Kai comes back up to the rest of the party and communicates what's been seen.
Stone giants.
So Kai said it was 400 feet down?
That's right.
How much rope do we have, guys?
I have 100 feet. I have silk rope and normal hemp rope, 50 feet of each. What would happen if I fell, like jumped off, and then like 30 feet from hitting the ground, like Misty stepped to the ground?
That's a good question.
Okay, inertia still happens. Have you heard of Portal?
Bro.
Splat is what happens.
Fair.
Okay, so I have 50 feet. You have 100. That's 150. Anybody else?
I didn't leave mine with y'all, so...
I kept saying I have 50, and I was like, why is no one paying attention to me? I'm muted. Yeah.
Let me
That's 200 feet.
That's 200 feet. Alexios?
Can we say I left mine with them?
No!
If Alexios cast enlarge on a rope, would it just be twice as long or twice as thick?
I think it'd be twice as
That's a
thick.
good question.
Twice as thick and as long?
No.
I feel like it would do both,
What if-
because that's how physics works.
What if I
That's
summoned
how
an
you make
air
it.
elemental and just...
Wait, Alexios, you're muted if you're trying to talk.
What if I, like, cut my hair and just, like, braided it into rope?
How much?
I also...
How do y'all know how much rope y'all have?
It says rope.
It says rope.
If you have rope, you probably have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah.
It just says it in parentheses right next to it.
Sammy in theory, could an air elemental carry?
Cushion a
one of
blow?
those?
No. Definitely not.
No, like, it wouldn't be able to like, float down with one of us?
No.
Okay,
It's the same size as you.
gotcha.
You
Because
have
it
the,
says, like, a 40 feet movement speed, but it also has 40 feet of flight and hover. Like a hovering speed? I don't know.
You have the arrows, right?
Yeah, I have the grappling arrows.
How much arrows attached to those? Arrows. How much rope is attached to those?
Frick,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
got
know.
50 feet.
It's whatever the range of the crossbow is.
The short range or the long range?
I guess it would be the long range.
You could tack one of those in at the top.
So that's 120.
Are we trying to go all the way down there right now?
So that means I have 4 grappling arrows. So that's 120 each.
That's 480.
No, hold on. The rope, you only have the one rope.
One rope.
Oh, it's
You
one
would
rope.
attach the arrows to it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I technically have 170.
Yeah.
Feet of rope.
Okay, so what if I jumped over the side and like,
270.
stabbed my knife into it and just like fell slowly?
Superhero
Nope.
land.
Is that not how
Okay,
that...
so wait a sec. How much rope do we have?
I have 50.
I have 100 feet.
50.
So 150, 200, 250 plus 120, 250,
Okay, 80 feet short?
350, 370. So we're only
370.
30 feet short of rope.
I could
And
get to
if
the
none
bottom
of us
and just
all
missy
start
step to the floor.
This is not at
And
the
then we can
bottom,
all-
though.
And then we can all jump
Oh,
onto
true.
Ryujin. He can cushion the landing. Oh,
So
But you can get 30 feet away and then climb the last 30 feet.
yeah, like we all have.
no, but if you... Okay, no, wait. But if you take the grappling hook and we tip in, like, along farther down, we could just move the rope with us, can we? Is that how that works? I don't understand how that thing works.
No, because you're on the rope.
Yeah, you have to go back to the top to take the arrow out.
Ah, okay, we
You
Okay,
would be
we
putting
just-
weight on
we
this
shoot
rope.
the
while
arrow.
it's
Okay,
upside
we
down.
shoot the arrow across the chasm, whatever, at like a downward angle, and then we all swing on the rope and slam into the wall, and then we just go down.
This is not going well.
It's like that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, I'm gonna layer up in like all of my variant adagio outfits and just hope that it cushions like my lily of blueberry. I don't know, guys. Can I cloak of many fashions a parachute?
No.
Are we sure?
So we almost have enough to get down there. We'd be 30 feet away, but from what Kai would know, we would know that the chasm continues farther down than where Nora's at.
Yes.
To climb to the stairs.
And then do we know if this opening is on our side or the other side?
It's on the other side. It's on the far side.
Okay, so first off, we have to get across this chasm to then climb down.
Can I just fly up and bring them down one by one and make them be quiet?
I mean, the only safe place to drop them off would be in that archway where all the stone giants are.
What about the stairs?
I mean, sure. I mean, you're putting them pretty close to those stone giants, but that's solid ground.
Can we do that and y'all just be quiet and stealthy?
I glow in the dark.
Well, you'd have to come back up and tell us that, but...
Or just pluck one up and like fly away.
Yeah, I'll just pluck Ilme. Ilme's the stealthiest.
All right.
I'll turn off my
So,
dark glow.
Ilme, this giant bat comes up, and you're like, "Oh, hey!" And "Ah!" as this bat just picks you up and brings you all the way down 400 feet. You can almost feel your ears popping before it just gently sort of places you on this staircase right on the edge of this cliff. And you sort of just like look over the edge, and you can see it's like off into darkness. You have no idea how much further down this thing goes, and your foot sort of touches a little pebble that goes, and you never hear it touch the bottom, and you're just like plastered yourself to the side of the wall, and you can hear the sound of these giants and their prisoners from nearby.
I'm hiding as best I can.
Make a stealth check.
Like a talon up to my...
I can't see you in the dark. Oh, well.
I'm right there, so maybe...
20. A
Got
dirty
it.
20.
Okay. Nora, you heading back up?
Oh,
Yeah.
21. Sorry.
And every time I go back up, I'm going to, like, whoever I pick up, I'm going to do, like, this with the
Okay.
side of my wing to tell them to be quiet.
So, you bring Ryujin down. You bring
I feel like I should roll for this.
For
I
what?
understand, like, the
I
Yeah.
think
Sure.
you could understand the
it's
after
just
being
like
around
the
Nora
hook
enough.
of a bat's wing up to their face, you know?
It's
But also, like, I
Nora. What
I
is
can
it
totally
with that?
imagine Onora doing it, and you just going like, huh? And
Exactly.
they just like do it again and again
Yes,
until you get it.
Someone else
Yeah.
has to have understood what it was to tell him.
Yeah.
It's us
So you-
the masses up here.
So Ryujin, you are dropped down on that staircase as well. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Is this a bad time to mention my fear of heights?
16.
16. Okay.
Mhm.
You cling on to Ilmay for dear life as the bat comes back up and grabs Adagio.
Oh, I'm turning invisible too.
Sure.
So
Can I just like lean over to Ilmay and like
The fire-
really as quietly as I can? Like it's barely a whisper. I just want to say, can't see shit.
I can't even see you. Luckily, Bat Anura can still see Ilmay, so Bat Anura knows not to drop Adagio where Ilmay is. So, Adagio, you also land on the staircase. You can make a stealth check with disadvantage because you are glowing.
We love that.
Here's something like oak.
Bruh. Let's see what my stealth adds to this. I mean, it fails anyway, but it'd be nice to see.
Could you be the last person I bring down?
+1. You said disadvantage? That's a 4.
Got it. Okay. Anura, you go back up and grab Alexios and pull him down. Alexios, you now have like sort of a beacon that you know where you're going because you see this glowing Adagio. And you manage to land on this staircase as well. And you alone can understand the language that these giants are speaking. And so you alone hear them go, "Quiet. You will all be sacrifices for the Elder. Watch your tongue." And you hear the woman again. "I don't know what you're saying, but you sound like a fucking idiot."
I love
And
her.
you know that voice,
Is that
Alexios.
voice? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Wait, is that?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Alexios, you hear the voice
Wait.
of your mother.
Oh.
Holy shit!
And that's where we'll pick up next week, baby!
What the fuck?
Bring your mom to work day.
Oh god.
Holy shit!
This escalated very quickly.
I fucking knew it. He said dreads blind. And
I saw you going, Bus. I was like, he knows, he knows.
Holy shit!
A blind woman with dreads, there's only one of those in the world.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll come back to that.
Wait, is your mom blind?
She's
She was
blind.
born that way.
Just
Yeah.
born that way?
Baby, she was born
Dot,
this
dot, dot.
way.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's part of what drew Hephaestus to her. Alright. So, we will pick up from there next week. Super excited to see how this turns out. Love that. Alright, guys. Thanks for a great session. Thanks for joining us. This episode will be up on YouTube on Friday. Next episode on Monday. And, of course, the Red Opera on Fable Forge RPG's Twitch channel. Here, we'll be hosting it tomorrow. New episode tomorrow, and also next Tuesday as well. Always the day after your good old Drachmae and Demigods. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll head to our brand new Ending Soon screen. We'll see you next week. Bye!
Bye-bye. Only two of us died.